Best friends.
Men.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Friends.
Best friends.
Best friends.
They
They
play
play
together.
Best
Best
friends. Best friends.
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 They
stay
They stay
together.
together.
Oh.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Best
Best
friends.
friends.
Best friends.
Okay, that's it.
They always stay together because they're best friends. Best friends. Woo!
Very
Well
good.
said.
Great job.
Great job, Ethan.
I'm putting the banjo away.
Okay. All right.
Talk crap about me.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Banjo.
Bye, Banjo.
My
Very
favorite
sad.
character.
Yo. Anyway,
Guys.
guys.
Guys?
It's Podaday.
Happy
Guys.
Podaday.
Happy
We're live.
Podaday. You know what, Bim?
Happy
Happy
Podaday.
Podaday.
Happy
Shut
Podaday.
up. Happy
Happy
Podaday.
Podaday.
Happy
That's
Podaday,
not
Bim.
nice.
Thank you.
Happy
Grayson,
Podaday,
she
Bim.
told me to
Happy
shut
Podaday.
up. Grayson, defend me.
Nah,
Grayson.
I'm good.
They're in the
spilled
same
some coffee,
room. That's
JC.
not fair. We're not.
I spilled some coffee, JC. I gotta clean up my coffee, JC.
He has priorities.
You can't be
That's a
rushing me like
mega
this,
L.
JC. I have things
That's
to do,
okay.
JC.
It's
Jeez.
true. It's true.
I've cleaned it
Wow.
up, JC.
Chill.
Can you wish me happy Podaday, Grayson?
I thought that we wished them happy pod today.
No, they did it to each
do
other.
a podcast together.
No.
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 That just
But we
doesn't
don't
make
like
sense.
them. We're not their friends.
Bim, I
Yeah.
hope you have a
Oh,
fantastic pod.
I hope you have a very happy Podaday.
Reason,
you
I'm-
are the most
I'm
important
still
person
not.
in my
I'm still
life.
not gonna do it, but I
You say
get it.
happy
I
Podaday.
understand
Happy
now.
Podaday.
Happy Podaday.
Wait.
Podaday.
Happy Podaday.
I mean, they're just saying the same
Happy
thing
Podaday.
over and over now.
Happy
They're
Podaday.
winning
You
at
know,
Podaday right now, and you're
I know
letting
you're
that
a Tom
happen.
Stan.
And I know you're.
I don't
Jay's
think that there's
pharmacist.
any
but-
winning in Podaday. I
Podaday-
think
I
our
think Podaday- we can
start something. We can do
3-year-long
this.
partnership
Yeah, it's okay.
stands
It's
as
okay.
a
We can work
testament
together.
enough.
Happy
We don't have to
we love each other.
I love you,
overcompensate.
Bim.
with
You
You
are
these
my
Podaday.
gestures
best
of grandeur.
Yeah.
friend.
Friend.
They're
Best
fake.
friend.
It's
Best
fake.
friend.
Just have. It's fake.
Mhm.
It's so fake.
It's fake.
What was that?
we
So
have
fake?
Sorry?
the
Fake
foundations put
Sorry about
together.
it?
We
Sorry?
know.
They're
Sorry?
fake friends.
No,
Fake
no, no.
friends?
Fake friends?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Fake friends.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
A friend group
Yeah.
that are
You guys-
actually fake friends.
Who? What is that?
Grayson and JC.
Them two?
No.
Yeah.
Grayson didn't talk to JC for a week.
This
He
is
could have
so
gone
true.
and stole
No.
stole power
That's
from
a
the
lie.
blind. He
Yeah.
could have stole power from the blind.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Just
true.
to talk to him. I would
did
have
it.
I
stolen.
can't believe that you would advocate stealing power from the blind.
They don't need
That's
it.
ridiculous.
They don't need
I would never steal power from the blind. They don't need the lights.
They
Don't
don't
get me
need it.
wrong.
They
Lights
don't need it.
totally
Yeah, for real.
unnecessary.
I was listening
But
to the pod.
power probably need that. It was cold. They could use some heat. I don't want the blind to freeze.
Blankets.
That's
I
just
mean-
mean.
Blankets.
You could just
Exactly.
steal some of their power. I don't see what the problem is.
Mm-hmm. For real.
But you know what, guys?
Ridiculous.
You know what?
Also, I'm fairly certain it's a secret military compound, and I was not going to risk that. It's like
Yo.
really weird.
That's exciting though.
That's
Like,
really
That's just
epic.
I
thrill
think
of
it's
it.
like a CIA building or something crazy.
Mhm.
It's
be fun.
real weird.
I mean,
Could be fun.
could be fun.
But you know what, guys? In the spirit of
Guys.
reconciling our differences, I will say happy Podaday.
Happy Podaday.
Happy
to
Podaday,
you
Grayson and
too.
JC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a happy Podaday to you guys as well, Grayson.
you.
Are you gonna say it back? This is really
I'll get around
antisocial
to it.
behavior. Okay.
I'll get there.
But no, you guys
I
are
need time.
definitely fake friends because
How?
I was listening to your guys' past episode, right? And you said that you're still afraid to bother each other. Like you're still afraid to ask for favors. Be like that, your friends
You know
aren't
what?
afraid
You
to
know
ask
Yeah,
for
no,
favors.
I know,
You know?
I'm good friends with JC because I hate him, and he hates me. We hate each other,
You know, we can really learn
So
something
so we
from
have to
them.
be
I know,
friends
for
'cause
real.
we keep doing this.
Okay.
I see.
Okay.
I
I
see.
see where they're coming
That's
from.
really interesting.
I see where they're coming from. I will admit
You're
that it's
reasonable,
mostly
Grayson.
Bim that doesn't want to bother me.
Okay.
I will go out
That
of
makes
my way to
sense.
bother Bim, but Bim
But
doesn't want to
friendships
bother.
are like a two-way street.
Well-
and if Bim's
Exactly.
not holding up her side of the bargain, that's not a good friendship.
this is
That's
Bim's
fake
fault.
friendship.
Bim.
Well, every once
Get
in a
on it,
while, I will
Bim.
edit a picture of Charlotte with a massive forehead, just to bother her. So,
I don't
On
think
that
that's
topic,
edited.
just totally out there. Charlotte does not have that big of a forehead.
Thank you. Thank
This is
you.
not true.
Thank
This-
you.
Like I'm just saying that.
It's
I
like
almost think
it's valid.
I think Bim has a larger forehead.
this can't be true.
Thank you.
This cannot be true. You're not
Do you
even
guys have
gonna
a
like,
ruler
I don't need
nearby?
to hear
Do we
anything
have a
else. I'm
ruler?
done. I don't need to hear anything else.
I want to solve this. I have a ruler.
Oh.
Could you sit
Oh,
next to
oh,
each
wow.
other? I'm gonna measure it.
This is really
Like,
good.
get up to the camera and let me.
Howdy.
Okay, Bim's a lot farther away. This
Bim's
isn't quite
sort
fair.
of cheating right now.
Head up in there.
Yeah. Okay, so here's
Grayson?
what we're looking. In the centimeter category, from eyebrow to forehead, Charlotte's looking like what is that? Like 4.5 centimeters.
Ooh,
Wait,
okay.
Bimley
okay.
looking like a 5 centimeter.
dude.
About a half centimeter difference there.
That literally cannot.
I
Guys?
mean, the
be true.
numbers
Stop.
they don't lie.
But then these numbers do.
calculated it.
Yeah.
Woman, I am so sorry.
mean-
It started as a
Of
meme,
all
but
the
then I
numbers.
started getting bullied, and I was mad about it.
Yeah. Mad.
We're very
about it.
anti-bullying here, JC and I.
We're
Very against
actually
bullying.
very pro
We're
bullying.
pro bullying.
We have-
Oh.
We have a
Take the
Oh,
platform.
stance.
that's so
Pro
good because
bullying.
I just outright lied. Like 100% on the same page. I was just embarrassed to say it.
Yeah, we're
No.
actually
So
very
pro-bullying.
pro
I actually
bullying.
tweeted once, if the thing you're getting bullied for is something you should be bullied for, it's not bullying.
I have a platform called
Wow.
Stand Down, Sit Down to Bullying. It's very
Yeah.
active.
Very active.
Mhm.
Every once in a while I'll get a snap from Bim where it's just her sitting down and then she draws stick figures of people bullying each other. It's really fun.
And I just close my eyes.
It's a fun little surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't do anything about it. You just watch the
No.
bullying happen.
No.
No.
That's
Doesn't
really
even
good.
watch if the eyes are covered.
Oh, I guess
not even
exactly.
watching
If I don't
the
see it, it
bullying.
doesn't
Yeah.
happen.
For real.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's why I close my eyes every time I bully Charlotte.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Makes
personally
sense.
like to keep my eyes
that
open
why?
because I don't think it's bullying.
Mhm.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mhm.
She should be bullied.
Yeah. But now that you mentioned it, Grayson, Bim does have a massive forehead. You know, like
Kinda
I'm
true.
looking right now. It's like it's there.
How does it
Like,
feel? How does
It's
it
prominent.
How does it feel?
Doesn't feel
really
good.
large.
How does it feel?
This is
Also, Charlotte, you were talking also this past week on the podcast about how like you don't want to do substitutes for cursing because the sentiment's the same.
Mhm.
You just flipped off your dear friend.
no,
Okay.
no,
Isn't
no.
that?
No,
it's
no,
different.
it's completely different.
Different.
Huh?
We've established flipping each other off is not cursing because it's,
not
out
the
of
same thing.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Was that
Okay.
I almost don't
Of
feel
loving.
I don't really feel the love. I'm not so certain in
Really?
that regard.
Guys.
You could really have me fooled.
Oh.
Wow,
Guys,
you are just entirely uncommitted to that joke. Didn't even go close.
They're
Huh?
fake friends.
Like, just
Sorry. I
from the
Sorry about
small-
that.
Are we about to kiss right now?
Grayson,
Hero
that's not the hill to die on. It's not.
JC and I, we would have gone all the way. We would have been making out for hours.
yo,
We
for real.
Yeah, we would have
You
had
would.
Frankly, I'm-
to. We would have had to
But
pause
we're
the
not-
recording.
I think
Fake
you're fake
friends.
friends.
We're not
Prove
fake.
it.
No, if
Prove
anything,
Well, I mean,
I hate Bim so much.
Real
I
friends
would
make
rather
out with each other.
die.
JC and I all the time, every night.
Wow.
Oh, really?
I'm proud of you guys.
I tuck JC into bed, read him a little
Aw.
bedtime story,
Aw.
kiss him on the forehead.
But then does JC get out
it's
of
a beautiful
bed?
thing.
Then does JC get out of bed to tuck you in,
Mhm.
and then it's an
That's a dumb
endless
question, of
vicious
course.
cycle?
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Then-
you see, our beds are actually next to each other, so he can do it from his bed.
Yes, true.
Oh,
Is it the same bed or
Yeah.
just two twin-sized beds put together?
No. 2 twin-sized beds.
Okay.
We don't sleep together. That would be gross. What do you?
Right.
Creepy.
that's
Yeah,
too
it's
far.
way
It's-
too
Why
far.
would you even suggest that?
I'm sorry.
Bim,
far.
you're embarrassing us.
Stop.
Not that I care about being embarrassed in front of these two heathens in front of
Honestly.
us.
For
It's
real.
hurtful.
I'm drinking so much coffee. I'm so tired right now.
Did we ask?
I'm very tired. I slept 3
Exactly.
hours.
I'm sort of on
yesterday
Charlotte's side
night,
here.
and then I
Thank you,
slept
JC.
5 hours
Thank you,
last
JC.
night.
Just sleep
This is
more.
like boy oh boy conversation stuff, you know, not Podaday stuff.
Yeah.
For real.
You know, this is
Yeah.
reserved for beef specifically, Grayson, so
Yeah.
please be quiet.
Speaking of beef,
Speaking of beef.
Oh.
speaking of beef, Bim has the largest list of beef that we would
Mhm.
like to discuss.
Right.
Forehead.
Oh, no.
What does this beef consist of, Bim?
Well, we should probably get together. So,
Yeah.
we want to address first of all, in your first podcast that mentioned us, you said that we have poor attempts at humor.
Mm.
We find that extremely offensive because we're actually very funny.
We are more funny than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd like to address this because this has been on my mind for a while. You know, it's been eating away at me
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I feel like it may have been misinterpreted because we were talking about ourselves. We were comparing the Boi Podcast to
Why?
the BM&W podcast.
Why would you ever compare us? We are
Right.
obviously the superior
We're on
podcast.
different levels.
Grayson help? Grayson help?
You have to remember, it's like where you make improvements is on ground already treaded by us. We walked so you could run. Think of
This
it
is
that
true.
way.
We're trailblazers.
No,
I don't
We're
see
ahead
it.
of the we're ahead of the game,
No.
ahead of your
Mm-mm.
time, really.
So,
No.
like, our poor attempts at humor existed for your guys' poor attempts at humor to work. Like, yours guys' attempts wouldn't work without us, is the thing.
But I
But
will.
we're not.
So-
It's not poor
You're
But
welcome.
attempts.
I
It's
will
really what
also.
we're
I will
saying.
also.
We're just saying you're welcome.
I will bring up a quote that you guys said, word for word.
Yeah.
They're doing
Oh.
what we did, but better.
That's a direct quote.
That is a
Yes.
direct
So you're like
quote.
admitting that
But
we are actually.
because we set the foundation.
No, but
it
like
wouldn't-
you did, yeah. You have the foundation to work off. Like you have to remember, it was 3 years ago. Audio technology, not where it is today. Humor, not where it is today. It was a growing
True.
field. Comedy didn't exist yet before we invented it 3 years ago.
That's a lie.
That is such a lie.
That's
I
such
listened
a
to
lie.
y'all's first episode. Did not laugh
Really?
once.
My straight
Did
face.
not
because
laugh
time.
once.
We have yet to
That's
miss
fair.
a week. We've been doing it the whole time. Non-stop comedy.
That's
wow.
very debatable.
Wow.
Also, to quote you guys, actually, I heard in this past episode you say, "Do I enjoy their podcast? Yes. Do I respect them as people? No, not at all."
What about it?
So,
The first
I
part was
mean-
off the record. Just like to clarify.
oh, my
first-
bad.
The
Forget what I
first part
said.
was an
Forget what I
official
said.
podcast. Wait, was it?
Wait.
My bad.
I can't remember.
Actually,
think
no.
I
I think
remember
it
what we
was.
say?
I think it was.
I think it was
I mean,
on the
as a
record.
consistent listener, I want to say that was definitely on the record.
Grayson,
I don't want to hear.
I
it.
don't want to hear
You-
anything come out
You
of
don't
your
even
mouth.
listen to the podcast. I think you should really just sit this one out for right now.
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm the most passionate listener.
You
who's ever
said
been.
last week I have not
Every
listened to a
episode.
single episode.
And that's embarrassing.
He lied.
And since then, I have listened to every
All of
episode.
them.
That was a week ago, Grayson. Grayson. This is a whole new Grayson.
Oh,
Totally different
Okay.
person.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
right. I'm not going to give you the benefit of the doubt for the next thing, though.
Okay. What is it, Viv? Bring it up, girl.
You mentioned, and I feel like you kind of skipped over this. You mentioned that Gray sexually harassed a girl on Twitter and blames it on JC. I would like to have more information on this and really get to the
Okay.
bottom. Y'all
Okay,
are
yeah.
awful people.
No, how about we just skim past it?
So, no, I
It
think
was-
this is a really good point from Bim,
No.
actually.
No,
I think
this is a great
actually
one.
This is a
really,
really good
really
point.
great point
Mhm.
that does need mentioning.
Yeah.
And if you guys were real fans of Boy Oh Boy and you did enjoy us, you would have listened to the previous episodes because this has been a topic multiple times and it has been covered at length.
Mhm.
But it's okay. It's okay.
All I
Grayson
did
just.
was I used no. I'm going to explain it because I know you're
Oh,
going to
please
explain
do.
it so much worse. It's
Oh.
already very bad, and I'll admit that it's very bad. But in the context of what was, even in context, it's still pretty bad. All I did was I took the Boy Oh Boy account, and I tweeted at a girl that JC told me he thought was really cute and had a crush on. I said, "I would like to have intercourse with you." Signed, JC.
That's respectable. You know what?
That's
That's
sexual.
respectable.
I take it back.
Yeah,
Cross it
I
off.
was
the-
his
We don't need that.
wingman. I was
Guys,
trying to
where's the
set
pen?
him up there.
Sorry, what? Where's the what?
I thought,
It
you
wasn't
know.
Frindle, sorry.
The
Where's
end
the
of it.
Frindle?
That wasn't the only tweet. You sent her multiple tweets in
No,
that same
then
vein,
there was
Grayson.
another tweet
it was
after that, and I
continued
don't remember what the
harassment.
other tweets were, but they were basically like, "Wow, loving how that outfit is, looking good."
Oh,
And then
I
would
take it
always
back.
try to
I
I
take
change
it
take
back.
it. I
Keep it
take
on the list.
Take
Keep
the
it on the
Frindle
list.
back.
It was one other tweet. It was one other tweet. It was
No,
two
it was
tweets
more
total.
than one
It was
other-
That
no.
one, and then one that was like a compliment.
No, because you
But then-
deleted
That's
all
not
the
a
other
compliment.
ones.
That's
happened.
not a compliment.
Sorry, you.
No,
what
I
did
didn't.
you say?
I didn't delete any of the tweets, to be clear.
I'm a
Then
fan.
there was the second part.
For real.
So this all happens, and then we're discussing over a Star Wars role-playing game for some reason. This whole situation with our dear pal Wesley, only to discover the same girl that JC thought was cute and had a crush on is in fact our friend's Wesley's cousin, and they have lived next door to each other like their entire lives and grown up together.
Hey guys, what's your Twitter? Hey guys, what's the Twitter?
Oh, what? It's the same as the
Click on my
Instagram,
Twitch.
right?
So it's Boy Oh Boy Pod.
Oh,
I think
Yeah.
so.
Idiot.
there it is.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
so
I'm
naturally,
finding
with this news, I couldn't just leave it alone. So I went and knowing
Should we bring this up?
I've done this to JC too, but knowing that there's only one, like two people that we have mutual, and you know how Instagram has like the also followed by these people that you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I went on and liked every photo on her Instagram,
Grace.
knowing that she would
Guys.
then click on the account and see followed by JC Cola and Wesley.
Don't dox me, Grayson.
And it worked. It was actually went really fantastically because Wesley gets a text and it's like, who is this guy? So really all went to plan.
I found
You
some of
found
the
it?
replies.
Oh.
But I can't
Oh.
view her account because I
Rip.
guess her account got suspended.
Oh no,
Oh.
Fair.
so sad. I don't think
That's
it did
very
though. I
sad.
think that's a lie.
It might
I
just
think Charlotte's
I
spreading
might be looking at the
misinformation.
wrong one. I would say
No,
her
I don't
name,
think
but
I've
I don't
done
want
other
to,
ones.
you know.
You have.
Yeah,
You
that's
have,
fair.
Grayson.
Whatever. I'm
Whatever.
over it.
Anyway,
Next point.
It's next.
Okay.
Wait,
cool.
before we go on,
Well,
JC.
I'd actually like to bring up a point too,
Oh.
a response actually, because sure, Grayson, my dear friend, did sexually harass a girl and blamed it on me, which not a fan of. But you, Charlotte, you've directed a band of children to attack another girl because she has a horse.
No.
Okay?
No.
You've orchestrated the actual assault,
this is
the
not
attack
true.
on a young child.
This is not true. I
which-
didn't say it. I said I might do it. Okay? This is different. This is different.
Mhm.
Grayson actually sexually harassed a girl. I said
I'm not
might
seeing any
get
evidence.
some of my
I don't
students
see
to
this
bully
But
evidence.
another
also,
student.
y'all said that it was justified. So that's what
mean-
y'all said.
This is true.
I don't remember saying that. Do you remember saying
I don't
that,
remember
JC?
saying that.
I don't
No,
remember saying
no.
that.
Also,
We
I
can
haven't
pull
heard
up
much
the
from that
clip,
girl
guys.
since you threatened her, so I'm pretty sure she's not doing well. And it's your fault, Charlotte. This is, I mean,
She's passed away. She's gone.
she has. She's no longer with us. And it's,
I can neither
It's really on
confirm
you
nor
two.
deny that fact.
I'm sure. But
That-
you guys had another point
That's
to bring
the
up because
worst
I think,
response.
I think we're on even ground so far.
Okay, we got a lot of points.
All right, next one, go.
Next one. Okay. So you said that you accused us of being thieves, yet you
Well,
steal
yes.
our content and actually admitted it. Steven said,
Ah.
are we stealing content from other podcasts? And you responded, yes, we are. So I just want to wonder why y'all are,
Well,
kind of
no,
attacking
what
us.
does other
we're not
podcasts
stealing
mean?
From you, we're
Us.
stealing from other podcasts.
That
Yeah.
is a
That
lie
doesn't
because
make any sense.
because
Yeah.
you said we're stealing from other podcasts and then directly talked about the entirety of one of our podcasts.
And
No,
our
that
funniest,
just-
if I
You
must
guys-
How
say
could
myself.
I talk about the entirety of one of your podcasts if I've never listened to it?
This is true.
Grayson,
Duh.
you keep doing this
Duh.
back and forth. I've
Honestly-
listened to every episode. I haven't listened to a single episode. Which one is it? Let's
I don't know what
let's
you're
set the record
talking about.
straight.
This
I
is
don't
really
know what you're
yeah.
referring to. I am nothing if not a man of consistency. I am nothing if not purely and totally consistent in every way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Andy doesn't have to cheat at math, you know?
We
don't
don't
cheat.
at
True.
math.
We do
cheat
not
at
We'll,
cheat
we'll
at
get to
math.
that later,
Don't
but
cheat at math.
okay.
We do not cheat
Okay.
at math.
I haven't
Mm.
taken a math class in so long. Don't even need to cheat.
So good.
Okay.
Okay,
No math
and
to
About it.
cheat
We didn't
on.
ask.
that just means that we're smarter than you. So,
Sort of adds up.
I think that's what it is. Shut up.
But what's your guys' next point? I've been waiting.
Next point. Go. Come
next
on.
point.
We're listening.
I just like to say, I am not soft-spoken.
Bim really wants to
I mean,
drive
but
home.
you sort of are.
Bim wants
No.
to drive
Also,
home
I
the
already
point
addressed
because he's
Drew.
soft-spoken.
I already
Not
addressed this. On your guys'
Not
first episode, Bim was 100 times louder than Charlotte. Like, so much louder.
That might have been a factor
as
because
time-
I wasn't sitting as close to the mic.
Yeah, she was sitting like really far away from the mic.
Well,
And
okay. Well, that defeats my
That
defense.
doesn't. Stop! You can't say that
I can't say what.
because then that sound makes it. Just stop it. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand.
True.
It's okay. Anyway,
I actually no. I think it's just that
Point
Bim.
is, yes, you're soft spoken.
No, I think it's
No.
just because
pretty
Bim,
true.
You're quiet.
in contrast to me, because I'm very
Mhm.
loud. I have middle child syndrome.
Yes.
So
that's a disease,
it really is. Bim, in contrast to me, is soft spoken.
I suppose, but I still don't forgive y'all for it. I just wanted to say that
Yeah.
that's extremely rude for you to say about me.
Okay. Well, equally as rude.
Kind of
you
rude to
attack-
say the truth. I thought we were in favor of bullying if it's true.
That's sort of true.
Wait,
But-
But
I think they're right, Bim. What's so bad about being soft spoken? I don't get it.
I find it rude. Do I have to explain myself?
Technically,
I mean, we'd love an
I-
explanation. We
We
want
would
to
love an
understand.
What-
Really understand.
what about all the soft spoken kids out there that are gonna listen to this podcast and think, "Wow,
Don't listen.
I should be
You were a
ashamed.
hero to those soft-spoken kids.
No, she's
you
not.
are a
You're
role
letting
model.
them down.
You're a role model."
I
She's teaching
only
them
want.
to feel shame.
Exactly.
It's on you,
Yeah.
Bim.
Guys, I'm with you
You've
guys.
let
on this
them
one.
down.
No.
Like, Charlotte just attacked one child. You're putting down all the soft-spoken children.
Every single one of them, all over the world. all of them listen to the podcast, and you just let them down.
Can I just clarify? I didn't actually bully one of my students. I really like my job. It's a great job. I didn't.
That did not happen.
That's it.
Yeah.
Next
Is
point.
that on the record?
Next point.
That's on the record.
Everything we're
I
saying
don't
is
bully
off the
my
record.
students.
They
I
just
love
haven't
every
showed
single
up
one of them.
For 3 weeks now, they're missing under suspicious circumstances.
Oh.
Unrelated suspicious circumstances, though.
Okay. Next point.
On
Bring
the
it up.
record.
Let's go.
Right?
I'm ready for this.
A lot of what you say about us is extremely slanderous.
What?
Just a cute.
I don't agree with that one.
What do you mean? Let me speak.
Everything we say about them is
I don't want to hear. Stop. That's a liability. You can't say that.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys claim we don't listen to the full episode. You guys claim
This
we
is
delete
true.
comments
This
and
is
dislikes. This is absolutely.
Well, I mean, that sort of is
untrue.
true because
That's-
my comments and likes aren't there. So
We have nothing to do with that.
That is
They don't
absolutely.
Also,
just disappear. You
The
know,
dislikes
that's
on
not what
my
happens.
video, I've been waiting for them to show up. They haven't showed up. So, from my end, it looks like you didn't dislike my video on all
yeah,
the accounts.
I think y'all are actually lying. So
I disliked it 8 whole time on all my. I disliked it
I
on
will show
Grayson's
you the
account because he gave me
analytics.
access to, and I can show you my account because it's gone. It's gone. I can actively
I did-
dislike them right now again.
I've been refreshing every day. It doesn't come up.
Live on Podaday. I'm gonna dislike it right now, and I
Please
bet you
do.
it's not gonna show up.
Oh, it says
I'm just
3
not gonna show
dislikes
up.
now.
Oh,
Who
3 dislikes?
Ooh,
3 dislikes?
that's probably just another person
You
unrelated.
can't see it. Guys, can't you
Guys.
see? Guys,
Guys, look.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
Not even
Oh.
a little.
Okay, look, guys, I'm gonna have to dislike the dislike
That should have
button.
been the
Did
thumbnail.
it go up?
Did it go
Did
up?
it go up?
Go
I
check.
don't know.
Yeah,
Let me check.
because that's
Hurry
on my main YouTube account.
It's
It
not
didn't
going up.
show
It's
up.
not going up.
Yeah.
I'm
I-
going to the Boi YouTube account.
It's my favorite thing
I'm
when
gonna-
I get dislikes, and I just want more dislikes.
Yeah, me too.
Your name was
You
actually the
need to
last
stop
thing I
removing them
searched.
then.
Okay. And then look, another dislike. The dislike's already on there on this account.
I don't
You guys
know.
are
I don't-
removing my dislike. You're
I
like,
didn't
making my
remove the
dislikes not
dislikes.
count.
This simply, I don't even know how that's possible.
Oh,
Don't
cringe.
Today's a momentous day.
Cringe.
It
cringe.
is. I mean, it's true.
You
It
just
holds
spoke
true.
cringe.
It was.
It was
true.
a moment this day.
I'm gonna put BIM in every single one of my videos so they all do well.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm the only reason it did well.
That's my theory. All right, next
It's not a
point.
theory. You guys take credit for a lot of the things we do,
This
like
is
the
true.
invention of Podaday,
yes.
This
the
is true.
writing of Best
Yes.
Friends. Charlotte's like what's it called? Chords
Yes.
playing and my
True.
lyrics. We have spent hours, months, years on this, and I cannot believe that you would just claim that you made it. So you guys are liars.
But
But
we
JC
did.
did make it.
Yeah.
No.
Mm,
No.
Yeah.
No.
no,
Yeah.
No.
no.
Well,
We actually recorded it as a single 2.5 years ago.
and I can actually play the chords. Charlotte can't even do that. You know, we heard her earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She just fumbled her way through the entire song.
Sorry, I was
It was-
playing on
it
a
took, like,
banjo I got
8
today.
tries.
You know
I
what?
mean,
As we all know, the song is on a
That's insane.
ukulele, so you're not even playing it on the right instrument. How can you lay claim to a song if you don't know what instrument is
she
played
didn't
on?
even hear that part right. Like she didn't even know. That was embarrassing. I didn't want to say anything at the time because we were trying to get the episode started, but it was pretty rough.
You know what? I'm sorry.
There
I'm
you go.
sorry I got my banjo today.
Mhm.
If
Mhm.
anything, I'd say it's admirable that the first song I learned on the banjo was the Best Friends song.
And I'm very proud of you for that.
It's really.
8-year-old
I
me.
learned that MF in 20 minutes.
Learn.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Grayson,
Uh-huh.
what was with the air quotes there?
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I didn't see anything.
Ooh.
Mm.
All right, next point.
Anyway,
That's a good Grayson impression, actually.
Ooh.
That's really good. Yeah.
Wait, do it.
Speaking of best friends, I just like to say I would like my channel points refunded because Gray did not sing half of Best Friends.
This
he just
is true.
quit.
I saw the clip.
I was scammed out of my channel points. I had to suffer through like a week's worth of streams.
To be clear, the channel point redemption at no point says I'm going to sing the whole song. In fact, it's very clear that I won't.
It's 10K for a full song.
No.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, it actually
It actually is.
Looks
Yeah.
like we're saving up again.
I guess I gotta go to more
I think
now.
the last one was actually 25 thousand.
Oh wow, great.
Yeah,
That's a lot. I feel like
it's
that's
so much.
It can
It's
be
such an unreasonable amount.
yeah.
wow.
But they can combine
guess we're
coffee
saving up again.
points, right? Or coffee beans.
I gotta start saving up.
It's only coffee beans. But with the full song ones, it's a bunch of people working together. So like a lot of people can contribute to that one.
Okay, I see.
That's good. That's cool.
That's cool.
This is important.
Let's see which point should we go next?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually,
It seems
I have.
like your list is
yeah.
JC took
really-
notes too.
I feel like you haven't had anything, you know?
Yeah, for real.
To
because
me?
we're
It's
carrying
because
this
we're
episode.
good people. Jeez.
Grayson, stop. Grayson, don't.
I didn't
Okay.
say anything. you
Okay.
know?
So I do have a lot of points. They're not organized. Removing my comments and dislikes. We mentioned that it's still true. It was not kind. You guys. Okay. Bim, you say it's rude for us to call you soft-spoken, right? You called we have a friendship, right? The Boi Podcast, Grayson and I, we are friends, true friends, unlike you two. And as a
real
friend, we have an
We tuck
extent.
each other into bed.
This is true. We have a third friend who's sort of like
The other guy?
subsidiary, right? We have Steven.
The other guy.
Steven. He's a very vital part to Boy. And you called him the other guy. The both of you.
That was me.
The both of you.
That's simply not true.
Think about how that
Okay.
made Steven feel.
Okay, well, if you think about it,
He felt so ostracized.
the Boi
That's a big
Podcast,
word.
the Boi Podcast is
pretty big.
Grayson and JC, or Jason and Gracie, whichever
Or
whatever you
one
want to call
prefer.
them. So if you think about it that way, technically, Steven is the other guy. Now, if you take the context of Steven had just said, I like Emily more. How do you think that made me feel?
Yeah, but you're a public figure. Steven's not. Like, you should be open to that criticism because you put yourself out there on a weekly basis. Steven's a nice little boy, you know? Like, he doesn't put himself in the spotlight like that, and you attacked him.
Steven is literally a streamer.
I was about to say the same thing. His
No?
Twitch account
I
says
mean-
different.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen his Twitch account?
That's not really Steven.
It's not
like-
really a public figure yet, you know?
Oh, that's also fair.
If you
That's
put
not nice.
yourself in the public, you are a public figure.
That's what Charlie D'Amelio tells me, and I do everything Charlie D'Amelio tells me.
Yep.
Yeah, we know who that is, right,
I don't
Grayson?
know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Old?
Add that to the list. They don't know who Charlie D'Amelio is.
Old much? Jeez.
God.
Some TikTok person, probably.
God.
Gross.
Gross.
Also, you guys are really. I've talked about this a little bit on the podcast, so I'm sure you've heard. But having to be here right now, being stuck here on Podaday with the two of you, it's really putting me in a really just unhealthy mental state going into my grandfather's funeral tomorrow. And I don't get how you two feel okay doing that to me, but we're all
You know
our own
what?
people.
We didn't have to have this on today.
Yeah, for real.
We didn't have
You
to do
made
that.
a demand that it was
That's
on
not what I
today.
heard in
No.
the beef
No,
group chat.
no.
No.
You
no.
insisted on this.
No.
No.
Grayson's right.
Let me.
You guys said federal
I mean, you
holiday,
got-
Tom and Jerry, boom.
Here,
It's
I
unchanged.
can read it out to you.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
scrolling.
pull
I'm
it to
scrolling.
the apps right
I'm
now.
scrolling.
Yeah,
I'm
you
scrolling
get
past
it
the
to
Tom
Tom
and
and
Jerry
Jerry.
gifts.
Right here in the messages. Charlotte says it has to be Friday to make sure it's right before your grandfather's funeral because we hate
No,
you.
That
and
is
despise
not
you and want
true.
you to be in a bad
That
mental
is not
state.
No.
true. Oh wait, I forgot I left.
I'm
the
reading it
group chat.
right off
okay,
of the
okay.
messages.
This
That
is not
is.
true.
That is simply
I've
not
read
true.
it.
That is not
verbatim.
true.
That is not
Look,
true.
he's right there.
That
I'm
doesn't
reading
make any
it right
sense.
now. I'm reading it right now.
No,
That's
you
what
guys-
you said.
This
Just
is a
wait a
classic. He
second.
said, she said, and
And frankly, we have the proof.
we do. We could.
I can-
We could.
Do you?
Find
Because I have the logs. I got the messages.
Oh yeah.
We
Just-
will put this in the.
Oh, yeah?
thumbnail.
When did that
It happened.
happen? Okay, wait.
Oh wait, yeah. It's
Oh,
right
okay,
I mean,
okay.
I'm looking for the
It's a
counter
quote.
argument here.
Right now,
Yeah,
I'm scared
direct
just, like,
quote.
trying to come up with a message right now, Grayson. It's pretty embarrassing, but okay.
I have the message. Thank you very much.
Oh.
To quote, after much consideration, Boi formally accepts February 26th, the release date of the Tom and Jerry live-action film, as the official Podaday date. That is
That doesn't sound
Wait.
like us.
caught in 4K. I think y'all
Well,
need
we
to
had no choice.
explain
You pressured
yourself.
us into it.
No,
You
we
made your
didn't.
demand.
No, we did not.
We said maybe, possibly, it could be on the Tom and Jerry. We made
Why do y'all feel threatened by two high school
Bim
girls?
is 5'2".
I don't understand why y'all.
I mean,
I
I'm
will
pretty
admit.
close.
I will admit. I think I could. I think I could beat up JC. However, I have seen a photo of Grayson, and he is in fact 7 feet tall. I don't think I could take that. Mm-hmm. But I have faith. What if we do like a trench coat scenario? Mm-hmm. Right. I feel like that we could take him.
And then we could just like curb stomp both of them.
Yes.
And do you think Piss Baby could come too?
Piss Baby would be there.
Oh, amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying our trench coat person would be a lot taller than your trench coat person.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
plus we'd have Steven, so.
No.
Yeah.
We have Ethan. We have Beefin.
We have Beefin.
We have Grayson's brother. He did our theme song.
Yeah, no, he did our theme song. Yeah, so we get him as well.
So are we just doing every single person that's ever been on our podcast?
Yeah, because we got a lot of people.
That's a pretty tall order.
Yeah.
We have quite the repertoire.
You're going to need a long trench coat for that one.
Mm-hmm. As will we. We have a lot of people.
Yes. I'm over it. Anything else, JC?
Tommy Cart.
So you know how people like comment like the virus links under videos sometimes?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, sometimes people
that has
like
never once happened to us.
Well, sometimes people just like on videos they comment
just like a link.
Comment a link either to a pornography website or something that will in fact corrupt your computer. Mm-hmm. And the first one we got was someone from Thomas Carter. Mm-hmm. So we call him Tommy Cart.
He's our number one fan.
Yeah.
So I'm.
Oh, Grayson, I do know. We get all the CBD ones on ours. Yeah, we don't get.
Yeah, but those are just people trying to sell us drugs, not viruses and porn.
Guys,
always buy drugs.
It's totally different. Kind of weird. That's a weird stance to take. Are you selling drugs to those children? Did you sell drugs to Horse Girl? Is that what's happened to her? She's in rehab right now. Is that what you did?
It's much worse, actually.
I can either confirm nor deny that.
That's a lot worse.
Their parents have asked that I don't expose that information.
Getting beat up by like a band of children, that's momentary pain, you know? Like you get beat up, then you die. It's pretty quick. Mm-hmm. If you're setting this girl on a path of like addiction and having to struggle with that for the rest of her life, that's much worse.
That's
much
a lot of psychological.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I get money.
Trauma.
I get money from it. I don't.
It's a pretty good point.
Mm-hmm. This
hard to argue.
How do you say that word?
Irrefutable.
That word.
Mm-hmm.
That word. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that one.
That one.
That word.
That one.
It's a great one.
It's a really
good
one for
the books.
Honestly, and I have a book here.
Oh, wow.
What a great segue, Pim. You always on it with that.
I'm so good at segues. Let's see. I got y'all are Leos?
Yeah, can we just address that you are both
this is
Leos?
For the two of us as well. We are. And I had a question about that because you said that we like don't actually deserve to be alive because we're Leos. And I was just curious about what that really means because we don't have control over that. Like that's something we were like it's inborn in both of us. Mm-hmm. Like people with Down syndrome per se, they're born with it. Mm-hmm. You know, they can't that per se, Grayson. And so like we're just saying
people with autism who are born autistic.
Exactly. Well, that can develop with the vaccine and stuff. But you wouldn't wish death upon all these poor children with Down syndrome. So why wish death upon the two of us, Bim and woman?
Well,
sorry, I need a minute from the anti-vax joke.
I'd just like to say, if you were strong enough babies, you could just crawl out early and would prevent the
crawl out early.
Mm-hmm.
That's our final stance. Crawl out early.
So you can't be a Leo.
Really? Mm-hmm. But I mean, you say that, but that doesn't dismiss the fact that you hate babies with Down syndrome.
True.
As we covered.
We said nothing.
Why are you trying to crawl out of Down syndrome?
We did not say that.
I didn't get it.
No, I don't understand why we're equating being a Leo to Down syndrome. I think that's a line that should not be connected.
Well, actually, I equated it to being autistic, but
it's true.
See, I feel like this is more like representative of y'all about how bad people y'all are. The way that you just kind of like
because we care about people with autism and Down syndrome. We're bad people.
No, because you're comparing being a Leo and Down syndrome.
But you take
the only comparison that we made between those two things is that we do not wish death on either of those two groups. Do you have a problem with that?
No,
that is the only parallel we drew.
No, can't say that we have a problem with that. It's just also, you guys were so quick to talk about the fact that you are Leos. You are proud of the fact that you are Leos.
And that's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
That's something you gotta keep to yourself.
We didn't even bring it up.
You
Who
put
brought
it.
that up?
You did. You did.
When?
No.
No. Shut up. This is
No.
lies.
No.
Grace. I gave them the opportunity when I was going to replace you as a co-host for 1 week. This is off the record, by the way. When I was going to replace you as a co-host 1 week when the power was out, I said that if they have any questions about Grayson, that they could be free to ask, right? Like, just so they could really get in character for Friday. And so one of the questions they asked was what your astrology sign was, okay? And so it was their asking. It wasn't unprompted. They're lying.
Yeah, we didn't just like throw this
No,
at you.
no, but then I said, he's a Leo, I'm leaving.
Mhm.
And then JC said, well, there's a problem because I'm a Leo too.
No, I said this might make things a bit better for you, and then I mentioned that I'm a Leo also.
No, you
I
didn't
thought it was
mention
gonna,
that you were
make
Leo.
the
That was the
situation
whole
better.
point. No. You made a point to express to us that you are a Leo.
Yeah, I feel like that's something
Yeah,
you need
so-
to keep
so
to
I-
And you
yourself.
made a point to express your hatred of Leos. You
That's
made a
true.
point
And-
to ask what our
So?
zodiac signs were, and then express your hatred of it.
Yeah.
I
You're the ones making a point.
don't
We're
get what
just
the problem is.
responding.
I
You're
don't get what
being
the problem
open and
is.
kind
I have
individual.
some really great friends that are Leos. However, it just goes to show you can't trust Leos, right?
You
Viv?
cannot trust
You
them.
can't trust
Cannot
Leos.
trust Leos. Yeah.
Exhibit A, Exhibit B, right there.
I got two
right in front of
exhibits
us.
right here. I'm about to open a museum.
At least Leos don't want to kill Down syndrome babies. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a really eloquent way of putting it, Grayson. Wow. We should probably continue on with your book, Bim.
We should make a T-shirt with that on it. You know,
Leos
Maybe.
don't
Probably sell
wanna
really
kill
well.
Down
Also, let's not pretend like you guys don't want to kill babies. You advocate on a near weekly basis for curb stomping babies fresh out
What
the womb.
about it? What
You
about it?
merged
I
with
see no
others.
problem.
Horse teeth.
I see no problem. Babies, all babies know, wake up, eat, poop their pants, poop they pants,
Poop they pants.
sleep.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Get a
Yes.
job.
Honestly.
I mean,
Get a job. Go to school. Do something.
Like,
why are
well,
babies
you guys
so
don't even
needy?
give them a chance. You don't give them a chance to get a job. You just curb stomp them immediately. They enter into the world and their jaw is just mangled.
They've had enough time. They could get their degree.
Who's
second-
going to get a job like that? Who's going to hire someone with such a mangled face, with such a deformed face? You know, it's not a kind world we live in. Charlotte, you're really just destroying so many young children's futures. It's not okay.
They're babies.
Yeah. I mean, yes,
different from
but
children.
What about it?
it's true.
Very different.
Yeah. I just wanted to point that out.
I'm not-
'cause you
I'm
are
not- I'm not
literally
too-
killing children.
I'm not too mad.
And this
We're
is
not
not
killing
true.
children. We
This
are
is not
curb
true.
stomping children. There's a very
You
big
can't
difference.
control your boot that precisely. There are going to be some mishaps.
We are
I
professional
can't-
curb stompers.
Mm-hmm. Professional.
Curb stomping is
I
always
would
funny.
love to know
Mhm.
what you think the end goal of curb stomping is, if not
Comedy.
to inflict major harm.
Comedy.
It does accomplish its goal, Grayson, to be fair.
Comedy. Curb stomping will never not be funny.
Never not. Mm-hmm.
Okay, next point.
Cool.
Next point.
I'd just like to say we did not consent to using our voices or our likeness in some unknown bracket. What was that bracket y'all
What
sent
is
us?
this bracket?
What is
I'm
that?
confused.
I did not consent to this, and you did not.
You didn't ask my mom.
Nor my mom.
Well, they don't need to ask your mom.
But I still like to. She's nice to talk to.
Yeah, Michelle's a really nice lady. Why
You
would
should
you
get
not
to know
talk to her?
Yeah?
We'd like to talk to your mothers.
Yeah. This feels
I'd
weird
love
that
to
you're...
get in contact
Mom?
with your mom.
No, what is that bracket? I'm genuinely
Yeah,
curious.
like what is that?
You mentioned a little bit ago that you'd really love the chance to fight Grayson, and we might actually be able to see that coming, not this Saturday, but the following. You know, I don't want to give any spoilers, but may or may not be in the cards.
Is
You know,
it-
so I just
is this
tries
video
out.
game related?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
which
It
video
will be
game?
on stream,
Twitch.tv,
but
Well,
we
we-
will not
Slash
be
Grade
playing
Gray.
a video game.
Saturday, March 6th, 8 p.m. That's all.
Oh.
That's all.
Okay, I'm guessing
I'm-
this is something we do once we hit the stop recording button.
Right. Okay.
All right, next point.
Next point.
Wait,
I don't-
before we continue, I just have to ask, what are your guys' thoughts on the book Frindle?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is really a deal breaker.
Never read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't,
you're in
I
luck.
don't
You're in
stand
luck.
with him there. This
You're
is
in
where
luck.
we separate. Yeah.
We
'cause
read the
I
entirety
actually
of it
was-
on our podcast.
Took up, was it 2 whole episodes?
2 whole episodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
have
really
it.
good.
We have it
Never
right
listened
here.
to
Can you
one
hold this?
episode,
Can you hold this?
Oh,
Guys?
Cool. Wow. Yeah, no, I remember I was assigned to read this in elementary school. And
It's
if
a
I
great
remember
book.
correctly,
It's
a
incredible.
boy comes up with a name for a pen.
Yes.
And it takes over the world. It takes the world by storm.
Yes.
That's
the pen.
That's a Frindle right there.
He renames a
Frindle.
pen Frindle, and then
I think I said this to JC on the podcast at some point, but I'm pretty sure that's copyright infringement. Like, I think that's just like illegal.
No,
we're not too pressed about it.
No.
I'm homies with Andrew Clements. I'm homies with him.
We are literally
We
homies.
go to brunch together all the time. We talk about, life.
My mistake.
And I go to Lupper.
What in God's name is a Lupper?
Lunch and supper?
Lunch and supper. The most important meal of the day.
Okay, wait. Do you guys say supper?
We say Lupper.
No. But like supper. Like for dinner? Supper?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, obviously.
You
suck.
Don't?
I mean, what? Are you going to call it dinner?
She calls it... Yeah, she says, okay, I'm going to have some dinner. What does that even mean? Dinner? Like...
Dinner just refers to the largest meal of the day. It can be any of the meals.
Exactly. Man, I really wish she was here to listen to this. You're getting dunked on, Charlotte.
What do you say about me?
I can't even tell you.
What'd you say?
I said...
No, I'm not putting it
She can't even... She cannot hear
this?
Nope.
Wait a minute. What'd you say?
This is good.
I'll wait a bit. Okay, can you hear me now?
No.
Oh, okay. So I said... These were the words that came out of my mouth. I said that dinner just refers to the largest meal of the day. It can be any of the meals.
Yeah, but...
Your dinner could be your breakfast.
Words can evolve. Dinner, yes. What do you mean no?
No.
We just read Frindle.
That's not the same thing.
We just read Frindle.
That is not the same thing.
No, dinner means the meal you eat at nighttime.
No, that's not even true.
That's just what it means.
That's not even true.
That's
We've
what
had
it
a whole argument on this on the podcast.
You could have dinner in the middle of the day.
Exactly. I always have dinner in the middle of the day. We have Sunday dinner or Christmas dinner.
It's just
or
the main
Thanksgiving
meal of the
dinner.
day.
It's always
just your
lunch.
Primary meal.
No, it's the meal you eat at the end of the day. I will die on this.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I mean, I have the definition pulled up right now. It says dinner, noun, the main meal of the day, taken either around midday or in the evening.
Midday. Who eats supper at midday?
It's not supper. That's the thing. It's not supper.
But it's if we're equating.
No, it's not.
Supper
Supper's the meal in the evening.
Supper doesn't exist. Supper only exists in Little House on the Prairie. That's it. That's the only place supper.
I mean, Merriam-Webster
Get that Webster's dictionary out of my face. I don't want to see it.
Thank you.
I don't want to see it.
Thank you.
Wait, actually, what does it say?
You're welcome.
Oh, okay.
Do your own research.
No, you got it. The exposure is not being kind. There we go.
Okay.
Well, I don't care anymore.
It could be any time.
Go back to the list. I'm too pissed off.
Okay. I think I might have gone through all of them. Let's see.
Oh my god. Fake friends. Fake
Oh,
notes.
have we I don't think we've talked about this.
No, I don't think we did. No, I think we did.
No, we didn't. No, okay. I just like to say that y'all pinning the Hebephilia podcast on us is extremely offensive, and
we didn't do that.
We did not do that.
The podcast is up on your channel.
Literally, and it's called that too.
No, the podcast.
Yeah, you know what's really bizarre about that?
They talk about hebephilia one podcast.
Yeah. And they name it, but still, that means twice.
And then the next one, they talk about how they talked about hebephilia in the last podcast, and they named that podcast
I know.
hebephilia. So it's confusing. It's confusing.
Either way, both times y'all were the ones talking about hebephilia, not us.
I don't remember that actually.
Yeah, I don't actually either. It's weird that you mention it because I don't think that's on our YouTube page, and
you know what's
listening to this
crazy
won't
about
find it on our
that?
YouTube page either because it's not there.
Like, memes aside, we've gone back and tried to find where we actually talk about hebephilia. We can't find it.
It's not there.
We have no idea where this name came from.
That's really scary.
That's kind of weird.
It like we mentioned it in the podcast before the podcast called hebephilia, but we don't really say anything about it. Especially not enough to justify us talking about it the subsequent week and then naming the subsequent podcast after.
Okay.
None of that makes sense.
I think that was in the era of me.
That's on y'all.
Why are you yelling at us for your actions?
Mm-hmm.
This is on you.
Well, because it was your fault.
I mean, yeah.
How so? If y'all are paving the way,
talk about it.
That's you. That's on you.
Exactly. You guys are all about,
What?
we walked so you can run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that
sounds
was your
like
walk.
you
Sounds
held
like
a
a
gun
pretty
to our
controversial
heads.
walk.
Yeah, for honestly crawling,
this
if I
was
must
well
say
into
so
the
myself.
podcast. Like, to be totally honest, this was a little too far into the podcast for us still to be this dumb.
Cool.
What?
What?
I'm very lost.
What?
Grayson, I
Bars.
think all three of us are lost.
That made no
Bars.
sense.
That's
You know
okay.
what? Man, spit facts over
Bars.
here.
Oh.
You're on a
No.
different level.
Which Charlotte, I do wanna one redeeming quality about the two of you is that you do end prayer with bars. I find that very nice. I find that very fun.
Bars.
Yeah,
it's
bars,
great.
yeah.
It's
Or
pretty
sometimes
good. It's
word.
Pretty good.
Or word. Yeah.
Word.
Bars
Word
is
also.
better. Word is good. Bars is
Word is
yeah.
every once in a while. Like if I'm feeling saucy,
Mhm.
word.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Yeah.
But bars is just straight up
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
bars.
Next point,
Yeah.
if you don't have anything else to say.
If I Who are you talking to, Bim? I have so much to say.
Oh,
I have a
oh,
whole
wait,
list
okay.
here.
Go
I have an
ahead.
entire
Go ahead.
So,
We're ready.
Actually,
Go on.
let's finally talk about the fact that you two are just such massive cheaters. You know?
No!
No.
Make a point of doing your math homework before the sun goes down, clearly, so you guys can use the sunlight to look at each other's notes and assignments and cheat off of one another. This
No,
is
we
No.
will say it's nice to do assignments when it's light outside.
Mm-hmm.
Because-
like the sun.
Here comes the sun.
Sun. Yeah.
But okay, Mr. GD, our
Uh-huh.
math teacher GD.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening to this, which he's not,
Yeah.
click off.
Wait,
We
you
don't
guys have
cheat.
the same math teacher,
Yeah, we're in
We're
the same class.
but you're in different
Obviously cheating. So
I'm
obviously.
really
this is
smart.
so-
I'm really smart, guys.
grades. Oh,
You
my
guys
bad.
underestimate
How
me. Like,
smart?
I'm really.
That's a
Ask
really
me
good
anything.
question.
Ask me anything. I'm
Yeah, I gotta know.
an encyclopedia. I'm so smart.
I bet you I took higher level math than you.
Yeah, probably.
Grayson, you
Okay.
are almost graduating college. To be fair,
This is
No, no, no,
yeah.
no, no, no. I
Junior
mean,
in high
at the
school.
In high
same
school.
year.
All right, junior
Oh,
junior
my
in high school. What were you taking?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't. I'd already completed it all.
What was the last math class you took in high school?
I took Calculus BC my sophomore year.
Why would you take
Why
calculus
would you do
BC?
that?
That's beyond stupid.
to be fair,
Because
I think I can defend Grayson.
I ran
here.
out of math classes.
Yeah, he
Well,
he was
sucks,
in
Sucks that you
Arizona.
just go to a magnet school.
Yeah, we go to a very fancy
No, I
magnet
went to
school.
public school.
That's
On
Yeah, I just
magnet
went to
school or
public school.
public schools, Grayson. I
yeah,
think.
our, yeah.
To be fair,
What the heck is a magnet school?
It's
Lots of
health
magnets.
You learn about magnets or something?
Yeah,
That's
like
dumb.
North Pole,
That's
South
pretty
Pole,
cool.
attract,
and they go away.
repel.
Mhm.
You
That's
know,
just how it be.
just regular public school for us.
That's a
Yeah.
mega
Aw,
L.
aw.
Oh, that's tough.
You didn't have to apply to go to your school. Aw, that's cute.
I didn't have to apply
Still took
either.
better math.
I don't care about math.
Who cares about
Who
math?
cares about math? Guys,
You guys
never-
are really skirting the subject here because you absolutely cheated.
we don't cheat
We
on
don't
math
cheat on-
tests.
we do not cheat
We
on
don't
math
cheat
tests.
on math tests.
Uh-huh,
You know who
uh-huh.
probably did cheat on math
Okay, but
tests?
we didn't say you cheat on math tests. You cheat on math homework.
You can't cheat on homework.
You
That's
can't
stupid.
do that's
Ooh.
literally impossible.
You can cheat on homework.
You can't
Yeah, you
cheat.
can.
You can't cheat on homework if they don't collect homework.
For real.
Okay, then
Okay.
what were you working on before the sun went down?
Nothing.
Homework.
We were working. We were working on.
Bonding our friendship.
We were working. Yes. We were
And what were
working
you
on-
doing to bond your friendship? Cheating on your math homework together.
No, this is
Oh.
not true. This is defamation.
This is defamation.
Defamation. of
Defamation at its finest.
The proof is there. The proof is there. Proof
It's not-
in
it's
the
not-
pudding.
No.
Where's
That's
the
a
pudding?
horrible
That's
saying.
really.
That's a
Why would you
horrible
even say
saying.
that?
That's a horrible saying.
Yeah.
It's in the pudding.
Proof in the pudding.
It's a pretty bad saying, Grayson.
It's a really
Yeah.
bad
Proof
saying.
is in the
Say
pudding.
that.
I don't know where it's from. I don't know why it's a thing.
Then why'd you say
You don't
it?
say it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Well, because I like it. It's kind of just bizarre. I like. Where's the pudding? What is the pudding?
Quirky.
Why is the proof there?
Wow.
Pudding.
Did you know that proof in the pudding is actually reference to hebephilia?
Mm.
Cotton 4K.
For real.
Wow.
Is it-
I
That's
don't.
really good. That's
Yeah.
very
Mhm.
insightful, actually. Wow. Oh, also, cheating. I guess now it's allowed. Your guys is cheating, but high school. We went to high school. Grayson's gonna undermine my point in a couple seconds, so ignore him. But I used to go to high school all 4 years. I would get there at like 8 in the morning. I would stay till 4:30 p.m. Okay,
That's why.
a long time.
Why?
Like
Why
8
would
and a
you
half
do that?
hours every day. You guys leave at like 1. That's cheating.
Yeah, because
That's.
don't know if you noticed, JC. Don't know if you're up to date with the current events, but we are in the middle of a global pandemic. And here in Maryland, we haven't gone back into the building yet, okay? We're taking things slow.
You're in Maryland?
Yeah, what about it?
Who does that?
I'm sorry.
Is it a real place?
I'm sorry, someone who... I'm sorry, Mr. Grayson from a state who can't take more than 5 inches of snow. Sorry, did you say something?
Grayson's not from Texas?
Did I hear that?
Excuse you?
He
I'm
lives
actually
in Texas.
not from Texas.
He lives in Texas.
Kind of weird of you to say that.
Yeah.
I'm actually from the great state of Arizona.
Even worse. Are you kidding?
Texas red.
Sorry, I'm from the desert. What? That's stupid. That's stupid.
Do you ride a horse to school? Oh, that's why he probably took all his math classes, because they were all, like, on horses.
Yeah.
Horseback
he probably
math,
had one of those, like, sliding calculator
that's why I'm
things.
so defensive of the horse child and your abuse of the horse child. We just kind of relate.
Does that mean you're a horse person?
Yeah. Kind of weird.
No, those are centaurs. Horse people are centaurs.
So
that's not what I meant.
Totally different thing.
That's true, but I get there's a pandemic, right? I get your guys. I guess your school system is very, very afraid, but it's still 3 more hours, right? That I had to go to school. Passing period, if you accumulate it all from the school day, is not 3 hours long. It's just maybe an hour at most.
Sorry, you're
so
blaming
you guys are still
us.
Getting away.
You're blaming us for our school schedule. We have no control over that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had control over my school schedule.
Yeah.
I just had half days every day.
That's true. I don't have a first period.
Well, I don't go to homeroom, so I guess
you don't go to homeroom.
I haven't been to homeroom since the first day of school, Queen.
Charlotte, we learned such important lessons in homeroom, like how to not bully.
That's why I don't go to homeroom. They don't.
They don't encourage you to thrive in your field of choice.
They don't back my bullying stance.
This is
Sit down to bullying. That's what they should be teaching in homeroom.
Yeah.
I don't understand what this point is about. You're blaming us for our school system. This is stupid.
Yes.
I don't get it either. In fact, I advocated against JC even bringing it up.
No.
Thank you,
said
Grayson.
Thank you.
Grayson's always looking at you. Actually, no. I take that back. I take that back. Because one time, Bim sent something in the group chat about, like, integrals. And then we were like, and then someone corrected her. And then we said, thanks, guys. We know we can always count on you. I'm pretty sure it was JC that said something nice. And then Grayson just totally yelled at us for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
No, I was the one that like gave the helpful information and was like, no problem, looking out for you. JC was the mean one.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
So the last
JC never took calculus.
I took college algebra. That was my final math class I took.
Lame.
So
I took that freshman year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite there. So Grayson's probably right.
It was me that was trying to be helpful.
You know what? Okay, then I take it back.
I take it back.
I take it back.
Honestly, yeah.
You know what? Thank you, Grayson, for helping us with integrals. JC,
I don't even know what to say.
I don't want to. No.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to say.
Can we talk about how you guys did okay? Maybe the last point was weak, right? Maybe you guys don't have control over your school schedule. I don't know if I buy that, but you're saying it. So longer episodes. You guys, before we came into the picture, every episode was below the 60-minute mark. Since we've appeared,
that's defamation.
Since we've come into contact with BM&W, the podcasts have gotten so much longer, so much lengthier, upwards of an hour and 15 minutes. And you refuse to acknowledge it's not even that big of a deal. It's okay to say it's because of us and we're such inspirations, and you just won't.
No,
it's okay.
No.
It's not. Don't flatter yourself. It is not because of you at all.
Not in the slightest.
We will admit that we have more to talk about because we have beef with you guys, but we aren't extending the length of our episode because you guys do it. We don't want to be like you at all.
Yeah,
at all. In fact, we want to be the opposite of you guys.
You say it wasn't inspired by us, and power to you is holding your ground. I think our final word on it will just be, "You're welcome."
It's true.
We don't need.
We don't. No.
Okay, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We don't need that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
This is a very good joke, Grayson. You see, because he sang that song.
I don't get the joke.
I know you don't.
Thanks, JC. I work really hard on these jokes.
Yeah.
This is actually scripted.
Oh, you had that one locked and loaded? That's pretty cool.
Hey, guys,
That's awesome.
The audience out there, did you know that this entire podcast is actually scripted?
Mm-hmm.
Even when we talk over each other, that's
It's
written
always scripted.
It's BM&W get into
It's
an
actually
argument.
just a bunch of like jargon. Like we
Yeah.
just gave up writing words in those parts. It's just a sequence of
keyboard
letters.
smash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So, a fun little tidbit for you guys. Listen out there. We like us here at the BM&W podcast. We like to immerse our audience so they feel like they're actually here. You guys just talk.
That's so lame.
We do the call and response, the Dora the Explorer call and response. We go, "How are you guys today?"
We're not talking to you. We are talking to the audience right now.
We open with a call and response.
That's cap.
That is not even true.
We
do. Every time.
Hello,
He's
everybody.
flabbergasted.
Who's everybody?
Hello. Yeah.
That's
who do
not
you
a
think
call
is
response.
talking
Literally
to?
just y'all talking
You
to.
don't leave space for them to respond.
Yeah, you just get right into it.
Have
How
you
are they supposed
What
to
do you
say
think my
hello?
hello is about? That's why it's so long.
No, it sounds
That's
like you're
when they're
giving a
supposed to be-
speech.
We're just filling
Yeah.
dead
It's
air.
like you say, "Hello, everyone. Welcome to my TED Talk. This is what I will be talking about today. You must sit there and listen."
Yeah, see, I couldn't even say
She couldn't
anything.
get a word in.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't.
This feels like a weak point on your guys' behalf.
What?
You know,
What?
we got this
You're the
handled.
ones who
I
brought
really
this
don't
up.
We actually go on. Sorry.
You're the ones who brought this
Go
up.
on.
This is on
Go
you
on.
guys.
What are you talking about? No, you guys brought
No,
up
we
Dora.
didn't.
before. We didn't talk about Dora.
Sorry, we are children.
Sorry about that. You know what, guys? I find it extremely offensive that you guys are absolutely dunking and are in a high school girl's business. You know,
For real.
like-
What's up with that?
why would you do that?
Actually, no. No, that's too real. That's too real. Bring it back,
It's
Vim.
just probably the one
I
part
take
that
it
we
back.
don't really have a response for, Grace, and I don't really know what to
Yeah,
say
for
here.
real. Call my forehead big one more time. See what
Honestly.
happens. See what happens.
No, it's
For
not
real.
yours.
I
It's
am firmly against this point. I've already defended you
Yeah,
in this regard.
I will admit.
I don't know why
Grayson-
you even dragged me into
I think
this.
it's mostly
I've been nothing
Steven.
but kind and helpful.
This is true. I think it's mostly
Yeah,
Steven,
it's really
the other
Steven
guy.
And JC, he's abusive. He's fully ingrained in this bullying mindset, and I'm just
Even
not
make
for it.
it
I don't understand
He
why
wants
he
to-
wants to represent
wants
our brand in this way.
He wants to be a part of the meme.
Boy brand.
He wants to be a part of the
Boy, oh
meme,
boy,
and it's
brand.
not his meme to be a part of. It's Bim and I.
It's been
It's us. It's us. You guys don't even know the origin of me having a big
Terrible
forehead.
cars though. Worst cars.
No.
I'm sorry?
Speaking of cars, I
Bad
heard that
cars.
you have a car and no license or registration.
What are you, Emily?
For real.
That's terrifying. That's
Honestly.
terrifying. If I were
So
on the road and I saw
Yeah.
Grayson, and I saw Grayson on the road, I would immediately pull over and call the cops.
Well, actually, that's what the cops think too, but they can't call the cops, so they just pull over and let me pass. That's how I haven't been pulled over yet.
very cool.
Guys, how is being pulled over real? Just drive away.
Honestly.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Grayson and I weren't pulled over, but we were approached by a police officer one time because we were hanging out in a high school parking lot.
I was
like 2
pulled
years
over
after we
once.
graduated. That was cool.
Really?
I
That
was
was-
pulled over once.
What? Oh no, I remember.
It was
Never mind.
It was the most terrifying
It was
experience
when
of
you
my
were
life.
escaping from selling drugs to the horse child.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, it is not. That's not at all what was happening. What can I say?
I feel
What
like
can
you
I say?
guys
I'm a rebel.
glossed over the fact that we were.
What was that?
What can I say? I'm a rebel. What can I say?
Oh, okay. I guess so.
Sorry, what were we
I guess
saying?
so.
What were we saying?
I was gonna say you glossed over the fact completely that we were just hanging out at our high school 2 years after we graduated. You know, just in the parking lot.
People
recording
here
a
do that all
podcast.
the time.
That's gross. Why? That's weird.
There's never a time where I drive past the high school and there's like
Not
at least
someone
4
there.
cars there.
From alumni, like just students who have graduated in the past.
Yeah.
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 Just-
They're like
it's weird.
grown adults there. Like,
Yeah.
we
We live in a
live
small
in,
town.
We live in the smallest
Be safe.
town known to man. Okay, so there's not that many spots.
Mhm.
Uh huh.
Are
So
we
the high
supposed to
school-
go to the Dollar General?
The high school part.
Dollar General, pretty cool.
Not
Pretty-
when it's
pretty
the
cool.
only thing. Not when it's the closest thing you have a grocery store in your town.
Yeah, it's not very
It's
cool.
Sad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm not.
That
I'm
sounds
not.
awful.
I'm not too phased by the fact that you're just hanging out in your parking lot. People do that here all the time.
Fair enough.
We did also circle the school at one point.
We circled.
Okay,
the
well,
school.
that's a little sus. That's a little,
We had a mixer and microphones and a laptop going, all playing from the. Yeah.
Okay,
I still think that we tripped like a silent alarm thing, like a motion detection silent alarm. Because, like, why was the cop just there? Because the cop, when they first showed up, like in their little police car thing, driving around, they circled the building as if like looking for somebody. Which makes me think that we tripped a silent alarm, and they were looking for whoever did that being us. But we were back in our car at that point.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys want, because what we were doing there is we were recording a special edition of Boi Oh Boi Oh Boi, our companion show, which I assume
companion show to the Boi Podcast.
That's right. We had our great friend Wesley, cousin of the girl Grayson sexually harassed, and we were going through our high school senior yearbook, and we were like analyzing each of the people that we graduated with and just bullying them.
That
so I figure
sounds
it's
like a
really
great thing to do.
Yeah.
I was gonna let you guys have the idea actually, in case you want to take inspiration again from us.
Did you do it on the podcast?
We did.
Did you say their names?
We said their first names.
That's
don't know these
bullying. What the heck?
I love that idea.
Guys,
it was pretty great.
No,
in addition,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you want another idea for bullying, I know you guys have done a spelling bee episode in the past. It wasn't quite the spelling bee episode that we did though.
That was like our
3 years
6th
ago,
episode.
where the two of us, we watched the Scripps National Spelling Bee when
the entirety of it,
4+ hour videos or podcasts where we would just talk over and commentate and make fun of the little children going on stage and misspelling words.
That's wonderful. Wow. I feel like we're finding some common ground.
I know,
here.
yeah, guys. I don't know. If
they're not so bad.
Like this whole beef thing. I don't know.
I don't know about this whole beef thing.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to?
I'm just saying those ideas are up for the taking.
Great. Yeah, I actually have a rule. I'm only allowed to start drama with people that I know if I can beat them up.
Mm-hmm. So that's why she's so much drama on me.
If I look through the real yearbook, I think I'd be able to start drama with every single person there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think that'd be good.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good for us.
I think that's good. Let me write that down real quick.
Also, Charlotte, I didn't want to say it earlier in the episode because I was still trying to defend Grayson. He's given up on that completely with me, so I just want to say it. You could absolutely take him in a fight, by the way. Like,
I feel like
Grayson's
I could.
not a man of war.
Thank you, JC.
Yeah, he's a very
I
frail,
think I could. I know I don't look
frail.
it. I know I don't look it, but I'm pretty strong.
You see those muscles?
Yeah.
For real.
I did.
Yeah.
I was flexing to Leotard the other day. I was like,
hey, you too.
I'm abnormally strong, and I will stand by that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know when I was like going like this for Happy Podaday, I was like, dang, she working out. Like,
Yeah,
guys, come on. Yeah.
She hit that Planet Fitness
For real,
once in a
guys.
while.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
It's impressive. Wow, Bim, blocked off by the microphone. Very impressive. Cool.
No, that's actually your muzzle. Actually,
This is actually my muscle.
You guys can't see, but it goes.
That's
It
crazy.
fits the shape
Yeah.
of the mic.
Exactly. It's very interesting. Doctors have studied it for years.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Wow, that's
Bim
very
is,
impressive.
Bim is
So-
actually the personal trainer for I don't know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Olympian.
Somebody there. Yeah.
She's because I'm such a master wall climber. Everyone, like so many Olympians and awesome athlete people, always come to watch because they're so impressed by my wall climbing.
They strive.
Mm-hmm.
They really do.
Yeah.
This is very
Okay.
cool.
All right.
Very impressive.
Do we have some more beef or?
Do we? I think we cut them off. Weren't you?
Were you about to say something, guys?
Was I?
I don't know.
I don't have any notes. JC's the one that prepared all of this.
Same.
I'm just kind of here.
Grace
I
and I
made
are
a point
slackers.
a while ago that I wanted to talk.
JC and Bim are like written stuff down. Grace and I are like, yeah, you got it. Pop off.
Yeah.
We're sitting back.
It's because we're the only ones who know how to write. Fun fact.
I actually cannot.
I can't read. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
That's
It's
why
hard,
I didn't
isn't
read
it?
Frindle.
It's really
Yeah.
hard. Well, you know, we have an audiobook of Frindle up on our podcast.
Yeah,
So
it
let's-
actually works out perfectly, Grayson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an illegal audio.
Now there's no
yeah.
excuse.
It's legal.
I
We
mean, I listened
contacted.
to it, you know.
We
I
contacted our
listened to
bestie.
Me and
I've listened to every episode, so obviously I listened to it.
Grayson, you can't keep doing this.
This is so inconsistent.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
No, we're resolving our beef.
consistent.
We're resolving our beef.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't really beef, I don't think, but it's a point that I had written down in my notes like weeks ago to bring up with Grayson, and I just completely forgot. But there are points in multiple episodes that you guys have had where, like, you know how like twins, they develop their own language and like their own thought patterns, so like they can say stuff and it makes no sense to an outside person, but like they know. Half your podcast is that.
And?
I'm listening.
And?
So I don't know what you're saying.
Figure
it's not
it out.
understandable.
Figure it out. I think
it's on me.
Give us
I
an
get
example. Do you have an example? I want to know.
Any example?
Okay, so the one episode where you guys talked a lot about the teenage boys and the musics and the TikTok,
That's
that one.
That's on you guys.
Yeah, for real.
Anyone else would have understood. You guys haven't heard Dream's new song Road Trip?
Who?
There's literally a picture of Dream in y'all's Discord. Media.
What do you mean y'all's? That's Grayson's.
Sorry, Grayson's Discord. It's boom right there, caught in 4K.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I don't understand.
I don't understand what y'all are trying to.
And
anyway,
also Jacob Sartori's YouTube and Barbecue Chips. That is a banger. You cannot tell me that song is not a banger.
For real.
So honestly, all this stuff that you're saying, we have our own language. That's just you guys being stupid and uneducated and not spending enough time on TikTok.
For real.
I mean, I understood all of it actually.
I do actually think
yes,
in the
it's weird you
podcast.
say that.
Have you heard
From
that
all of my
Grayson
time
listens to
watching
every episode? Grayson has listened to every episode. Did you know
Every
that,
single
Ben?
one.
I did not know that.
Oh
That's
my God.
incredible.
JC hasn't listened to a single one though.
I can tell, honestly.
He would never.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we kind of cut you off.
Keep going.
I
About
was
our
saying that
speaker
you brought that up because Grayson in the past week has been consuming considerably more TikToks than the two of you combined.
This is true.
Well,
I would go as far as to say he is consuming 100% more TikToks than us.
yeah.
Whoa.
Seeing as we haven't been on.
I mean,
TikTok
100% more would just be double the TikTok. 0 times 2 is
Yeah,
still
0 times anything is not. You guys would have had to have cheated at Lent if that's true.
We don't cheat.
Shut up.
Okay. Okay. Fair
Okay,
enough.
BC Calc.
Fair enough.
We don't. We
For real.
we
don't
don't
cheat.
care.
You don't cheat.
What we were trying to say is, if you guys have spent more than 3 seconds on the app, you would have been more. You would have
For
seen
real.
more TikToks than us.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been
And,
on TikTok
I
since
mean-
last Wednesday.
That's true. That's true. So I think we are coming to a place where a lot of this beef is getting settled, right?
Mhm.
But what I felt was uncalled for, Charlotte, is that you put up an entire TikTok just berating the Boi podcast, which was very hurtful. It took a while to recover from.
Yeah, but it was funny.
It was funny and it was also warranted. So
It was really funny.
We were really trying to help you out. You had the TikTok asking for ideas for top 5 lists.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we thought, oh, we'll give you an idea. We'll help out, you know?
Yeah,
And
but
then you
your
just
idea
turned
was
it
bad.
It was
Your
a
idea
bad
as an
idea.
opportunity
Your idea
to
was
insult us.
bad and untrue.
Mm-hmm.
How are we supposed to give a top 5 of the Boi podcast? Us realizing that the Boi podcast is better when the Boi podcast isn't better.
It's just simply not better.
Yes, it may have a better website. The
Yeah.
.net
Well, I
one.
didn't-
The
I
.net.
didn't-
Done it
I-
one.
the
Done
dot
it
net.
To be clear,
.net.
the idea wasn't the times that you felt it was better.
That's what the
It was
comment
the
said.
times Boy proved it was better.
Oh,
Objective
that would
speaking,
also
right?
be
Boy
no
would
times.
prove
That
it
would
was
have been
better.
0 times.
Mhm.
That would 0 times.
0.
Because you said it yourself. We're the better podcast.
For real.
I don't think we. I don't remember
Yes.
saying that ever.
Yes. They're doing what we
Never
did,
once
but
said that.
better.
That's exactly what y'all said.
I don't understand.
I have never once said anything of that sort in my entire dang life.
I don't remember the Boi podcast ever having to record an episode in a tiny little closet, Grayson. You know, I feel like we've always had like
This
a really
is
professional
fun.
studio
This is
set
a-
up in 2 microphones and.
I'm
just-
sorry.
I
I'm
don't know.
sorry.
microphones.
At least we're in the
Yeah.
same room. You guys
Yeah.
are in different states.
Look how much of a best you guys. Again, best
Bestie?
friends.
best friends check.
But do
friends
you
check.
tuck yourself into bed at night? Like,
True.
fake friends? Do you, deeply resent each other?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well. At least you have
Yes.
that going.
Got us there.
Yeah, for real.
Yep. I think this is great. I think this
This
was
is really
this is
good.
great for us.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting to the bottom of everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like,
Mhm.
you know what, Grayson? I know we talked about it beforehand, and I had an apology section written out in case there was anything that I might have to apologize for later on. And you said that there was going to be no need for it, okay?
Mhm.
But I think there are.
I still hold to
You still hold to that?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
firmly against apologizing. I did nothing wrong.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, I want to apologize
I'm
because
faultless
you
in every
guys.
way, except for that, like, the tweet.
He's pouring more coffee. Oh, I hate that sound. I can't do
It's just
I can't do it with the
it's
sound.
just liquid.
Okay, it's away now.
Oh, that's much worse.
I don't
That's
like sound. Okay. Proceed.
Cool.
Proceed. We
So-
want to hear this apology.
yeah.
Mhm.
We're ready for it.
I would like to apologize for.
He's gonna do it.
And,
Go ahead.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'd like
see?
to apologize for.
Sorry, JC. What were you saying?
what was
I couldn't
that?
hear you.
Yeah.
I'd like to apologize for implying that the two of you don't listen. I hope you choke, Grayson. I hope you get so hurt right now.
Whoa.
Wow.
Mr. Holy, don't bully
Don't bully.
kids.
Yeah, for real.
Wishing
He's not
death
a
on
child.
Grayson.
This man is older than me. This.
No, yes.
Y'all
I
are
am.
supposedly best friends.
Yeah, but that's because we deeply hate each other.
Aw, that's
Aw,
really cute.
That's really sweet.
Good for them.
I
Yeah.
know.
I don't want to apologize.
I spilled so much coffee with that. I got coffee in my glasses. That was not at all worth the joke.
I think it was.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, about that apology.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I think things are settled. I think beef has been laid to rest. I think
Yeah.
we've settled
Forgot
most
the
of the
other question.
issues.
The other question.
Okay, now that we've resolved our
I got
beef,
coffee
we
on my
have
mic.
we have some actual friendship questions.
Yeah.
So
Now that we're best friends.
Oh,
boy,
thank you for
you
that.
hear that?
Thank you for that, Grayson.
Cool.
Oh, ASMR.
Oh,
Great.
that
Oh,
ASMR.
that was some great ASMR. I love that. Thank you. Oh my goodness. That's great.
I
Very
gotta
sad.
get the coffee off of them.
That's gonna be on
on mine.
satisfying clips later. What
Absolutely.
in God's name is that?
Figure it out.
I don't know.
So we got some questions
I
for
spilled
you.
so much coffee. I'm running out of paper towel.
It's just self-inflicted.
Same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
This is the biggest question I have, and the second question too
is
is the
very important.
biggest question I have ever
Yeah.
had in my life.
Yes.
So first question: how did y'all find us, and why did you keep listening?
Okay.
Why didn't you immediately
So-
click off the video and say no,
No.
thanks?
Okay.
So
what
I
should've
actually
done.
found you, and I was looking for a Tom and
Sure.
Jerry fan website.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's great.
By the way,
Happened to
Grayson,
stumble into you,
didn't
you know?
you love that part of the Tom and Jerry movie when at the end the couple gets married, the parents get to come up in?
Oh, that
no.
was so dang good.
No, that is
Do not
so rude.
spoil-
You know we
do
haven't
not
seen it
spoil
yet.
it.
You know we haven't seen
That
it yet.
is
and
so
you just-
rude.
That
How have you not seen it? Fake
We-
fans.
I
They're
got
fake
fake
fans. This isn't
fans.
beef. This is just true. You guys haven't watched it yet.
Sorry.
We are waiting for it to be perfect. We are probably gonna watch this like right after.
We will.
Mhm.
We'll we'll
Okay.
send you. We'll live tweet the thing.
Yep.
Live tweet Tom and Jerry movie.
Well, then I apologize for that. I assumed you guys were real fans and you had seen it already, so
Shut
I-
up, JC.
I apologize.
Oh,
I'm
I
so-
can't wait till they see that one part, JC. The
Yeah.
one- you know the
Episode
one part
130,
where
we plan to spoil it. That part. That
Oh, you guys suck.
Y'all-
that's pretty crazy.
That's literally
That's pretty
so
good.
rude.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I had to listen to a furry do a review because he was the only one on YouTube that had uploaded it so far. So that was really fun. It was really cool.
I
So,
can't wait to watch that after I watch
yeah,
the movie.
we're gonna do it double feature.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, as you do. So okay. So is beef settled? Are we on good
I think
terms
beef
now?
settled.
I think beef is settled.
beef is settled.
Okay.
do you want to tell the actual way that you found them?
Yeah, I'm-
Yeah,
I'm
please.
very
This
curious.
is
I need
extremely
to know.
serious.
Yeah. So basically, I've been rewatching Big Brother for like the past couple years.
As
Right, I
one
started
does.
back with season 2. Yes,
Mhm.
I'm on season 11 right now. You know, I'm working my way up. I started at 16, and so there was a point where there was some chaos in the house. Blah blah blah. Alison Grodner got over the speaker. Right, she was talking to the house guests, and I was like, oh, Alison Grodner. People hate her. So I looked her up on YouTube, and I found out that you two hate her. And
Aw,
you
yay.
guys had this podcast on YouTube titled Alison Grodner Please. And so I was like, oh, okay, well let me listen to this. Maybe maybe she's a guest on the podcast. I didn't know what it was, right? It was some podcast, so I click on it, and
God.
it was
Allison Groner, guest on our podcast. Hey guys, welcome back to the BM&W podcast. Today we have a CBS executive producer on our podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
True.
Could you imagine?
So I was listening and I was waiting for you guys to talk about Big Brother, and it just never I guess it did come eventually. You guys did talk about Big Brother, but what I realized more importantly was that you were just like us 3 years ago, and it was so like weird to listen to. Like,
That's
okay,
really cute.
one, Bim is from Texas. Another, Bim moved to wherever you guys are, Maryland, right?
Maryland.
Grayson moved here from Arizona, like the beginning of junior year of high school. Charlotte's tall, Bim's short, I'm short, Grayson's tall. We started a podcast with no real theme or topic. It's just us talking. And Grayson's brother does the intro for ours. One of your guys' brother does the intro for yours. And it was striking.
To go up and talk to random strangers?
Oh, Charlotte does. Yeah. Charlotte, you said something about how like you'd get to school early in the morning, and so you would just talk to strangers in the library.
Oh, well, it was actually, yeah.
Yes.
I would just I'd be like, yo.
Where I would never do that.
You know how people, they go like, I'm tired, I am cold. You talk about 3 things when you're in public school. I'm tired, it's cold, I have so much homework. I hated it. So I was just like, what's your favorite color? Hey, haven't talked to you before. What's your favorite color? I like dark green. What about you, man?
Yeah.
So Grayson does it on a very frequent basis, but with much more inappropriate questions and introductions. So
would he ask?
we can tell.
Hypothetically, would he ask, "Are you a Tom Stan or a Jerry supremacist?"
Purely hypothetically.
Okay, so actually, I was going to bring.
It hasn't come up, but
if the two of you were going to be on the podcast where you replaced Grayson. Remember that,
yes,
right? When Grayson was like, dead for a week.
Yes.
I had some questions planned, like that to grill Grayson, quote unquote, right? Like just the worst stuff I can imagine asking Grayson and put you two
really
in that seat.
Can we still film that episode? Can we record that episode? But Grayson's there. Grayson's there, but he just can't say anything.
He's just like a ghost. Yeah.
He watches us just totally misrepresent his character.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
One of those questions was why he got a reputation in our school for being a Nazi. Because if someone wanted to talk about Nazism, he would gladly defend it.
One guy who said
devil's advocate and just defend Nazism.
You were devil's advocate, kid.
That is embarrassing.
That's really
I wasn't.
embarrassing. Sources say otherwise.
Sources say
otherwise.
Also, Charlotte, you were in debate and you gave up. He was in debate and he gave up.
I wasn't in debate. I just am really good at debate and didn't do debate.
You said that you were in debate.
No, I said if
in
you
a
listen
debate
to the podcast. I said
I do every episode.
In my freshman year U.S. history class, I had the weirdest teacher in the world, like hippie version of Donald Trump. That's the only way I can describe him. He made us freaking 14, 15-year-olds research Cold War topics and then completely like demolish each other in the middle of class, like which one was more important.
Yeah.
We took this so serious. There was a bracket. We had a bracket, like NCAA bracket for this. And he would just make us debate each other. I won, but I was never on debates. That is false.
Okay, never mind then. I take that back. back.
Yeah, thank you, Jason.
And you were describing how Bim really struggled to interact with your friends at first, right? And now she's more comfortable and now she can. That's me with all of Grayson's friends, okay? I will be quiet the entire first meeting. It'll take like 3 or 4 before I can start talking. And then, I have a new friend, So it's
always nice when your friends are friends.
The way that happened in this podcast, where at the beginning I kind of didn't talk and then I started to. Yeah.
I don't understand. There's no reason for us not to be like nervous because they've listened to Grayson said he's listened to every episode. So
Every episode,
yeah, if he could get through all of that, he could definitely get through
us.
However long
talking.
this recording is. Yeah.
Which one of you two listened to all of ours? All 170?
That would be me.
And also me.
Yeah, we actually both did it. We did it together. Yeah.
Before the sun went down.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for not listening.
Even the 6-hour-long episode? Wow.
That was a really good
That's
one.
dedication.
Oh my god.
It's one of the best.
6 hours?
It was 6 hours.
Spelling bee.
I think it was one of the spelling bee ones
spelling
ones
bee.
with
Okay.
Wesley.
Cool. That's
Nice.
pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Did we do 3 of them? We did one with your brother, Grayson. I don't know if we did one with just the 2 of us though. It was.
I don't know.
Was also you guys at least figured out from your guys' first episode? You knew how to work the microphone inputs on your computer, where we just recorded room audio from our laptop.
Yeah,
and it sounded,
I noticed that.
Bim listened. It was so bad, so bad.
What happened?
Continued. We had microphones. We had real microphones. We didn't know how to use them. We spent so much money to prepare.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, no.
JC made me buy this microphone. He made me spend so much money for this microphone.
How dare
Yo,
you?
what?
Oh, you have twin microphones?
We have twin microphones, but they're different colors.
Yeah.
Except my microphone is actually my brother's.
Yeah.
But our first podcast, thank you for making it seem like we're really cool, but Charlotte actually decided to export it at maximum quality.
No, we recorded it at
maximum quality.
No, we were just like, what quality should we do? Maximum.
And so then it took forever to export, and it took up a lot of space, and it caused a lot.
There's a photo of me taking a mirror selfie, and there's Bim sitting on her bed in the back, like this, over her laptop, because she's trying to figure out how to do it. It was so funny.
It was very funny.
It was so funny.
Let me see. It's somewhere here.
Hold up. That's fun.
Can y'all see that?
Guys,
yeah, perfectly.
No.
Actually, wait, just a little up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
There's me, and there's Bim in the background with the app.
Looks like a movie theater.
It is. This is actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's part of the professional studio.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Our very expensive professional studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Cool. Follow-up question: why did you keep listening?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we didn't. We went about a month and a half and completely forgot. And then I came back to Texas for winter break.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, I came back to Texas, and I met up with Grayson. I met up with Grayson in Austin, and we were talking. And for some, I think that was the same week that all the drama happened with Allison Cass, right? The casting director for Big Brother. And so
What?
You guys okay?
What?
You guys okay? There was drama with Big Brother, and then I thought of that, and then that triggered in my head, Allison Grodner, BM&W, and I was like, Grayson, remember these girls? And then Grayson was like, yeah, let me creep on them, and he liked all your, commented on all your videos.
Yeah, and it was so weird because the only one I saw was like, wow, you guys are so funny, haha. And it was from like a different podcast, so I thought they were being like really sarcastic and mean. So I got really worried because that was the only comment I saw. And then when I got home, I saw all the other ones, and I was like, oh, they're obviously just trying to be funny.
Trying.
They're trying to be funny.
Trying.
Yeah. We were just really confused. We were so confused. First of all, who are these other people?
How do they find us?
How do they find us? And why?
Why? Yeah. I was initially kind of creeped out. I was like, is this like, you can't be Tommy Cart.
What I thought happened was that there was one person that was like really into the pod, like they actually genuinely enjoyed it, and there was another one that like hated it. They're like, why is he doing this? Because they kept saying like signed it JC.
Yeah.
And
that confused us for a long time.
We were so confused. We were like,
so remember how he attributed the sexual harassment to me, right? He decided to do the same with you guys too. And
that's nice.
That's so sweet.
I just do that with everything, honestly.
Yeah, but then
every time I do something on the Boi, I always sign in JC.
It's like kind of funny, but it was really confusing because, and then JC, I guess like on his either main account or I guess on the Boi, he replied to it.
Yeah, they did that on the podcast.
Yeah, it sounded like he was like kind of angry that there was just one of them was kept signing them JC.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, I guess we're not popular among the Boi crowd.
Yeah, for real.
And then we couldn't listen to any of your episodes because we didn't know how to find them.
Yeah.
So, do you guys exclusively listen to your podcast on YouTube? Because that's the only place we don't like. How'd you not find them?
No, I guess I just neglected to look.
Yeah, it's not like, I couldn't find it. You didn't want to find it. You didn't.
No,
look.
I think I tried to look it up on Spotify, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
It's there. I promise.
There's no way. Well, y'all apparently can't find ours, where it's very easy to find our podcast. Literally,
not on YouTube,
just subscribe.
Not on YouTube.
Yes, on YouTube. Here. Live.
I'm subscribed on every account I have. Like, literally all of them. I think.
Wait a minute.
That was
the only thing that shows up is
That is literally us.
It's all the car.
Look at that.
I don't see a problem.
We
like cars.
Yeah, for real.
So
I hate those cars. Bad cars. Terrible cars, terrible people.
Where are you guys at?
No.
I don't.
You just have to search
there.
BM&W.
This is fake. This is fabricated.
True.
So
basically, we solved it. We solved the problem. We just put Alison Grodner in front of all of
There
them.
we go.
Mm-hmm.
So it just it ended up working.
Alison Grodner.
It worked out real well.
Yeah.
I hate that we are associated with Alison Grodner, though.
I know, yeah. Might have to actually get her on the podcast now.
Dude, we should try to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've had Michael Reeves on the podcast before.
This is true.
I bet.
Never doubt.
It's true. You can listen. A couple episodes, actually. So Grayson didn't want this to be part of the podcast, right? And I may regret it, but I want to talk about Big Brother because Grayson doesn't listen to it. I have no friends that watch Big. I don't know why I said listen. That watch Big Brother.
We would love to talk.
We would love to talk about Big Brother.
Keep in mind, Bim knows everything about Big Brother. I know nothing.
I introduced it to her last year.
Terry as your Discord image, Charlotte.
I like Big Brother, but I'm not okay. Just talk.
She hasn't been watching it since she was 7.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's impressive. So what does that mean? You've been watching since season, is it 13?
11 is the first one I can remember. Because I haven't watched it since, but I just remember Shima's mic getting thrown in the water, and I thought that was extremely funny.
It was very fun. I just got past that episode.
Oh, really?
Please don't spoil anyone. Yeah, I have 2 seasons left I don't know the winner of, that I'm watching back, and this is one of them. I assume Jesse was winning. Jesse got screwed. It was really amazing, but the season's great. Season 11's great. Season 6 is the best. I hope you guys have rewatched season 6 and 7 because they're the absolute
I watched season 7.
I've watched season 6 and 7.
I haven't seen.
You didn't watch 6, Charlotte?
I haven't seen
season 6 is my favorite.
Should I watch season 6?
All-time favorite. It's Janelle, Kaser, James, Howie.
Oh yeah, C6.
Yeah, C6.
I knew that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna watch it just for you guys.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I have seen none of it.
Bim, can I have your thoughts on Dan? Well, have you gone back and watched the earlier seasons or no?
I haven't seen a couple of them.
Have you seen season 3 and 2?
Yes, I've season 3. Season 3, yes, and 2. Kind of season 2.
Kind of. It's so good. It's so different from all the other ones.
I know. I need to watch it.
Yeah. Okay. But Danielle Reyes, do you agree she should have won season 3?
She should have won season 3.
It's so obvious.
It made me so mad because
she explained this to me.
I was extremely mad because I knew that she didn't win, but I didn't know she didn't win by that much. I was so mad. I was like, boy.
Was it just Jason that voted for her?
Just Jason, yeah.
That's messed up. It
made me so mad. Yeah.
I remember the day she finished it, she sent me 5 1-minute Snapchats. So 5 minutes straight, she was just talking about how pissed off she was about Danielle not winning season 3.
I was really mad.
It was really funny.
She was so great in season 7 too. I loved her in season 7 because James is one of my favorites also. So I love the Legion of Doom, which
yeah.
Which by the way, the final, as much as I love 7, the finals. So sad. Erica and Boogie is not what it was supposed to be at all.
No.
It's messed up.
Dr. Will deserved. But Dr. Will basically won that season.
He really did.
Everything he did.
Janelle deserved second place at least.
Dr. Will handed it to Boogie.
Yeah,
he
literally
handed that season to Boogie.
And then Boogie turned around and has a restraining order now.
Yeah. R.I.P. Chilltown.
Rip.
Will be missed.
I have my Chilltown shirt. I'm a fan.
That's poggers.
I know.
What? I want a
Did you
Chilltown
just
shirt
say
really bad.
Poggers?
That is poggers.
True.
I regret it. I instantly regretted it after it came out of my mouth.
That's cringe.
Never mind.
Remember when I said I was going to call you out when it's cringe? That's cringe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bim. I respect
I just
you.
have a few more questions about Big Brother. I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
It's okay.
Did you watch season 8 with Evil Dick and Danny?
I really want to, though.
There's a girl named Jen Johnson on the season who's one of my favorites of all time. She, on her memory wall, you know how the memory wall photos show up after day 2 or something?
She was cried about it.
Oh,
yeah, I've seen that.
She's like, I look so bad.
I've never taken a worse picture of my life. Yeah.
That's funny.
I love Jen. And I know, so you guys said Danielle should have won. And I know Casey played an awesome game. But Tyler was robbed season 20, right?
Yes.
By Bailey. Okay.
She hasn't seen it. Huh?
Oh, season 20 is my second favorite. It's so good. It's like the best modern season.
Oh,
But-
I agree. It is the best modern season. I'm interested that it's your second favorite of all time.
Yeah, well, I think it's because it's the only one that I've watched like live that I've enjoyed. You know?
Okay.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. Tyler was
so-
absolutely robbed.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Good. Even though like the more I like think back on it, Casey did sort of deserve it because she didn't piss anyone off, and she just didn't have the edit, right? Like she just
Right.
wasn't the producer's favorite, so
Mhm.
it's fine. It's fine. And then Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac is maybe the most beautiful casting
I
choice
love Johnny
ever.
Mac.
Okay, perfect. Charlotte,
Rockstar
are you
dentist.
there?
I have no
Nope.
clue.
Oh no.
The
Okay.
Rockstar
Dentist?
Dentist. Yeah.
That's a great title.
He's a great dude. Yeah.
That's up there with Piss Doctor.
Honestly,
Piss
for
Doctor,
way up here.
Rockstar Dentist.
Honestly.
There's a
Yeah.
piss doctor.
Yeah, I'm sure
You
you
didn't
haven't
listen
watched
to our
it.
MASH episode? What about...
Yeah.
You haven't listened to every episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just not in the know.
Well,
My apologies.
Grayson would know. We did a
Mhm.
MASH episode, and one of the possible occupations was Piss Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got that occupation. Thank you
I was
very much.
extremely mad I did not get that occupation.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Can't win them all.
Did that serve as the inspiration for Piss Baby, or just completely separate entities?
No, it's different.
Well,
I think
it's-
we really started. Well, me. Bim's not allowed to say.
I can't say that word.
Mm.
In
True.
private,
No, just you.
I indulge in the word piss. I think it's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why. I do know why,
Mhm.
because it's the peak of
It's-
comedy.
It's really funny.
And then Piss Baby just like was kind of born from that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Mhm.
because it's just like
Mhm.
it just the baby. I mean, you know,
Piss Baby. I think it's also because
know.
that 100 Gex song.
I was
where
about to
it's like,
say that. Yeah.
Hey, little Piss Baby, you think you're so cool, huh?
You think it's so cool? I'm sure they don't
Again,
even know.
Y'all ain't heard
Pretty
100
old,
Gex? Guys, 100 Gex.
Guys, come
get
on.
on that.
There's 100 of them.
It's almost like you weren't on TikTok in the summer of 2020.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all
That's weird.
slacking. Y'all
we
slacking
weren't.
for real.
It's
Yeah.
not nice, Bim.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
not-
Look at these
I thought we
2
were
L's.
friends, and not, I thought
Yeah,
we buried
but
the
no,
beef.
Oh,
we can't-
sorry,
we can't do that.
It's-
I mean, one of those is not an L.
Well,
no,
I was
one of them
doing
was
that
very backwards.
because I don't know which one would be an L for y'all. I don't know if are
That-
those L's.
Commit one. No.
See, because these are
No.
L's for me. So then these are L's for y'all.
These are yes. Those are
Okay.
L's.
There you
I
go.
mean,
That
this
means
whole
we're
situation
reversed.
is a real
We're
L for you.
reversed. I do
Ugh.
not like the reverse. What the
I
heck?
don't like the thought of us being reversed. That's scary.
Don't like that at all.
Okay.
I actually have a non-Big Brother related question. Can we
Okay.
delve into
Okay. Yeah.
that?
No, I'm done with Big Brother.
Oh,
I,
No,
thank
we can
goodness,
talk
I
more
might
Big
actually
Brother.
be able to talk again.
Yeah, do we want this to be the Emily and JC Big Brother review talk?
Yes.
We'll do a tertiary podcast where it's just Big Brother talk. You
Yeah.
know?
Okay, I would love just quickly, are you guys Tom stands with Jerry supremacist? I need to know. You haven't answered the question yet. It's been burning question in my mind.
So for a while, Charlotte, I will be honest, your forehead was a big obstacle for me to get over. And I know, dead meme. It's not a meme I'm a part of, and I apologize. But that was the main factor preventing me from going all in on Jerry. But I am a Jerry stan.
Thank Jerry supremacist.
Supremacist, my
Thank
bad.
you. Thank you. What about you, Grayson? You Tom Stan, Jerry supremacist? Which one?
Unlike JC, I never had difficulty in my decision. It's been Jerry the entire way, all the
Suck
time.
it. Suck it, Bim. Suck it.
Is that not a curse?
That's not a curse.
What do you think they're talking about when they say suck it? That's definitely a curse.
You connect the dots. I'm not the one.
Y-
If I would say it in front of my teachers, then I would. It's not a curse.
Get in trouble. Your teachers would not accept that.
Probably shouldn't say that to your teachers.
I'm not going to
No,
say it
just-
to my teachers. I say it in front of my teachers. Like I'm not going to drop the F-bomb.
Well, why wouldn't you say it to your teachers?
I wouldn't say it to my teachers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
I don't have that great of a
I mean, it's
relationship
not a
with my
curse on your
teachers.
mind, right? Like, if it's not a curse, why wouldn't you?
Y'all are Jerry supremacists.
Yeah. How does it feel to be on an episode with all three Jerry supremacists?
I will say this, though. Tom rocks a suit so much better.
Thank you. He
This
is
is
such
true.
a gentleman.
This is true.
He is such a
y'all
gentleman.
Y'all saw the picture I put with the orange and red? Not orange and red. Orange and
zoot
green.
The zoot suit, yeah. He cuts it out of a hammock on the front porch.
Yes, and then it has a hanger in it.
And that's literally so sick.
And then he plays the piano on it, with it on, and it's like, burr, 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 burr. Do you guys have a favorite episode of Tom and Jerry?
I do.
Which one?
Grayson used to watch like all the episodes and stuff. I think my exposure limited to like the movies, you know, because I remember specifically. Awful. I'm sorry. There's one. I think it was a movie where they got stuck in quicksand, and it's like one of my most vivid memories from childhood, where my grandmother was babysitting. I was at the child's house, and we watched Tom and Jerry get stuck in quicksand together. And I've never been able to find the episode since, and so
that sounds like a great episode.
That's the one.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you about my favorite episode.
What is it?
Because I have like a top 3, but the absolute favorite is the one where they spill out all the water, they leave the freezer open, and it freezes over everything.
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about. Mm-hmm. That one's fantastic. Episode. That is a really good one. That is a great one.
Sheesh.
Wonderful.
It's that one. It's the one where Tom is outside the window and he's playing like music.
Yeah, the bass,
like
he's
and then plucking at the cello,
and then he like accidentally like makes out with the dog, and like he almost gets his face bitten off. That's a great one too. Okay,
he keeps waking up Jerry and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What's your third one?
That's my number 2, and then my third one is the one where Jerry has his like fort thing, and he's using like corks as like cannons and stuff.
Yes.
Tom.
I know exactly.
Those are my top 3.
My favorite one is the one where Tom's playing piano and like Jerry's in the piano.
Yeah.
And the entire episode exists like at the piano. That
like
one's my favorite.
3 of that episode, which is crazy. They just made that episode over and over.
Yeah, I love that episode.
Did you know
perfect. I did not know that. But I love that episode.
They just kept remaking the same episodes sometimes. So there's like 3 versions of that episode.
If it ain't broke, you know?
Is this a good time to say that I can't remember a single episode of Tom and Jerry? Because I swear I've only seen to say like 5.
You have never, you can't remember. It's never a good time to admit
it
that.
Explains your choice between Tom and Jerry.
This is true.
I will say
Jerry is obviously the superior choice.
Well, that doesn't make any sense though.
Why? Okay, explain to me. Why do you
also
like
I think the quicksand thing that you're talking about is from the pirate movie. There's a pirate movie of Tom and Jerry, and I think there's quicksand in that one.
Are they like in vehicles or something, like racing at one point? Because I definitely remember.
Oh, there's a different movie where they race.
That might be it. If they're racing like through a jungle, it's definitely it.
Okay, then that's not the pirate one that I was thinking. There's a lot of quicksand in Tom and Jerry, so your quicksand memory, not really like helpful.
Why is there so much quicksand in cartoons?
Honestly, I'm looking forward to the day.
I think it's just an easy obstacle. You know?
They're like, how should we make this end?
You gotta. How do we stop the character? Oh no, there's a chase scene. We need the guy they're chasing to stop going. Quicksand. Duh. Obviously.
Makes sense.
Obviously. Guys, come on. So my case for Tom, he is a gentleman. I feel like
No! He is a huge mega simp. You haven't even seen an episode. Every episode he has a new love interest.
Fast and furry.
And?
Do you like do you know the beach episode? The episode where they're on the beach and then like there's
a lot of episodes on the beach.
There's the cat in the swimsuit where he like and then Tom's in the red swimsuit and then it's like white stripe
and they're both fighting over the like girl cat.
Yes, and he eats a hot dog.
The ice chest.
Yeah,
he eats
the hot dog. Yeah,
and Jerry's like in the hot dog at one point.
Yeah. That's one example. The other example where Tom plays out the window.
Cannibalism.
He's a simp in every single episode. You cannot possibly defend that.
Well, I mean,
and to a different woman. Well, cat.
Guys, I don't know. I don't feel.
The movie JC was thinking of is The Fast and the Furry. By the way.
Oh.
Cool.
Thank you for looking that up for us. We really needed that.
I needed that really bad. Listen, guys, I don't even know how to explain. He's just really cool. He is such a gentleman. He looks really cool. He's gray, I think, kind of blue. And
he's gray, and that's a big winning point for me, but not enough.
And he's a cat. Have you ever owned a mouse before?
No, I'm actually
I'm
very
allergic
afraid
to
of
cats.
mice.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned this on the podcast.
I had a bad experience with a mouse, and I don't want to get into it.
I see. That's
Actually,
exactly.
I think, let me try my best. Let me see if I can tell the story. You were like away, and you were in a dorm for some reason. Maybe it was like band or dance,
Yeah,
and there was just
definitely banned.
Yeah, definitely band
Okay.
camp.
something like that. And you had a roommate, and you ended up seeing a mouse or hearing a mouse when the two of you were trying to sleep. You made really loud noise, and you got the roommate up, and the roommate didn't care.
Yes.
This was your traumatic
It was
experience.
terrifying. No, because imagine you're like blissfully asleep, and the first thing you see when you wake up is a mouse in your tiny ass dorm room.
How did you see it though? If it's dark, theoretically
Yeah.
you're sleeping.
No, it was in the morning.
dark.
It was in the morning.
Okay.
So it's like the morning light was coming in, and I saw a mouse.
You
as
couldn't.
one does.
You couldn't have just like picked it up, like mice. It's not a rat. You can just be like, "Hey guys," you know.
It was terrifying.
It's true.
It was
She brings
terrifying.
up a good point. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But it ran
I'm sorry
toward
you
my
feel that.
luggage, which I had to start packing like a few days later, and I
You
just
didn't
did it.
pack?
I did it. I still live there to this
We're
day.
still, yeah.
Mhm.
That's actually where our recording studio is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look
That's
outside, I could show
very
you where the mouse
impressive.
came from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well,
Great. So, guys, I think this has been a very constructive Podaday. I think we've covered a lot of ground. I think we've settled so much beef. We've found common ground even.
Yeah.
We found ways to relate
See-
to each other, which
yeah, I
I
don't
know it's
even
not-
understand why we had beef, because Bim actually doesn't like beef, which is
Oh.
really weird. So I don't understand why we even did this in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that we could be friends now, because when the Boi Podcast first started talking to us about not about us, they were really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then we realized that you didn't hear that.
Did not hear that.
We realized that
call
too
him
late,
professional.
because before we heard, we already declared that we want beef.
Mm-hmm.
So then we listened to the podcast, we're like, wait, they're actually being really nice.
it was miscommunication.
It
It
was
was
miscommunication.
on
If you
all
just
fronts.
sent us the boyaboy.org link,
Honestly.
earlier, then we would have been able to
Again, I don't know if this is totally on. I don't want to put the blame back on you, but just a quick Google search,
I don't want to hear it.
There we
I
are.
don't want to hear it. No, because
Google's too confusing.
when you link something to your Instagram, it was your SoundCloud. Why didn't you just link your website?
Or like
Because
Spotify.
we used
Like,
to use SoundCloud before we had a
well,
website.
that's
and we had
lame.
update
Yeah.
your Instagram.
for real.
Oh, we don't use that Instagram.
Why?
We use it for
Why?
beef. That's it. It's just for beef. That's the only reason.
Oh my goodness, that one
Like
post on your
the post where we post the BM&W thing, like the BMW
Yeah, the
logo. That was the first post we did in like
2 years.
a year.
Year and a half.
2 years, something like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the last post was
We really don't use it.
January 1st, 2020, and then the post before that was like even
Like farther away from
it was a long time ago.
Oh, also, most of the posts before that aren't us.
Yeah, I heard
you
that. That's
talked
kind of
about
funny.
that. We were like, I doubt they're even gonna see this because they haven't posted
Yeah.
in like a year.
Why did we? We just like got it. We just
We were like,
started.
oh,
we
I
thought it'd be
found-
funny.
I was like, hey, remember those people that commented on our podcast? I found their Instagram.
Yeah.
So we just started spamming the comments because we thought, no consequences.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently there were a lot of
Also, in
consequences.
the similarities between us, that is something we have done before, like on multiple occasions. Even for the podcast, we have done that exact same thing.
For Hunter.
Just to people, not to other podcasts, but to just other people.
Just people.
Yeah.
No, but that was bullying. It wasn't like, oh, let's get these people's attention by harassing them. It was just like, let's bully this kid that we don't like, which is a little bit
Well,
different.
sometimes it wasn't even bullying that person. It was bullying someone else by bringing attention to them by commenting on someone else's posts.
That's profound. That's
We're really
profound.
clever in that way.
Mhm.
I'm
So-
referencing the Steven incident with
With poor Brenna. Yeah.
poor
And
Britta.
I'm aware. Another girl you sexually harassed, but it's okay. It's okay. We
Okay,
forgive.
Okay, we did. No,
We forget. But
Now you're just making things up.
okay. But is there anything, guys? Is there anything
Guys?
that we need to talk about before we close out Podaday 2021?
Yes, actually. So here at the BM&W podcast, we take, I know we kind of skipped over this, but we take defamation of character and slander extremely seriously. So I have a document I want y'all to I want a document I want y'all to look over. So is there like a specific chat you might want me to put that in?
Probably media, right,
Media?
Grayson?
Okay.
It's your...
Yeah, stick that in media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just want you to take a good look at that. Just if you could read it for us.
Yeah, I'll pull it up right now. So, okay, so the title of the file is Notice to Cease and Desist. From
both of those things?
That's pretty crazy. So, this is not my first experience with a cease and desist, believe it or not, but okay.
You spelled their names wrong. It's Jason and Gracie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
True. From
Also, it's not Mr. JC. He's JC Boy, and I'm Grayson Boy, so it's actually Mr. Boy and Mr. Boy.
Which one's the one with the eye?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. Thank you for.
I apologize. I apologize.
Yeah, that was another question I was going to ask you about when you acted as Grayson. Was the racial undertones of the name you chose for our podcast, which I really still don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was
the racial undertones. What?
Yeah, apparently that word is not something. Look it up, Grayson. But I have to read this. I have to read it. Do I have your guys' permission to read?
Yes.
You have our
absolutely
permission. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Defamation of character for libel and slander. Dear Mr. JC and Mr. Grayson, the BM&W podcast is a respected professional in the community and has spent their life building a positive reputation. Nevertheless, we have been informed that you have been maliciously spreading inaccurate and unfounded information that is damaging to their personal and professional character. Under the laws in the United States of America, it is unlawful. That's really great.
Under the laws, it is unlawful?
For an individual to make deliberate statements that intend to harm a person's reputation without factual evidence or based on hearsay. The defamatory statements include, but are not limited to, the following: consistently calling us bad people, saying that we have bad cars, lying about us, not listening to full episodes of Boy Oh Boy, claiming that we delete comments and dislikes, and more. If you do not cease all related statements, a defamation of character lawsuit will be commenced against you. In addition, it shall serve as a pre-suit letter demanding that you provide us written assurance within 1 day that you will cease and desist from making further factually untrue statements. If you do not comply with the cease and desist letter within the aforementioned time period, then a lawsuit may be filed in the proper jurisdiction seeking monetary damages, as well as pursuing all available legal remedies for your defamation. Sincerely, Emily and Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that, you know?
You are so very welcome.
I didn't...
Mm-hmm.
There may be a few issues with your cease and desist, though.
What was that?
For one, they got our names wrong, which...
Yeah, well, starters with that. But then the first one that I see is that you don't seem to understand what slander is.
Oh, I understand perfectly. It's when you say bad things. 1 second.
So Grayson, actually, I want to defend you too. Grayson, what do you think slander is?
What do I think slander is?
Yeah.
Well, you see here, there is wait, do you want me to define it, or do you want me to read it off of theirs?
You can read it off of theirs and then define it in your own definition, please.
Okay, so they define slander as... Wait. It's in the second paragraph. Deliberate statements that intend to harm a person's reputation without factual evidence or based on hearsay.
That's what it means.
Now, here's the issue. Here's the issue with that. They don't have to be intended to harm a person's reputation. So that's inaccurate. What? You tilted your head, so I was a little concerned. They don't have to be intended to hurt a person's reputation. They can just be like inflammatory statements in general. It's like a statement that incites violence against an individual can be slander.
You know what I'm hearing?
So like it's a lot broader of a definition.
You want to know what I'm hearing?
What's that?
Let me play devil's advocate.
But here's the big issue. You say without factual evidence. Mm-hmm. Everything we've said is true.
No.
Everything we have said is 100% true.
No.
I mean, like, let's go over the list here.
Nope.
Consistently calling us bad people.
Mm-hmm.
True.
No.
You abuse babies, curb stomp them, as I believe you have said on multiple occasions.
Curb stomping is funny.
You have bullied a child for liking horses.
For the sake of comedy.
Oh, so I'm throwing it out there. Is it all possible? that there is no malicious intent. Maliciously spreading. We have no malicious intent. Can't the same excuse work for us? For comedic purposes?
No.
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 No, it just doesn't?
No.
No.
Well, let's continue on the list. Saying we have bad cars. Terrible cars. To be clear, it's not bad cars, it's terrible cars. You have terrible cars. We've never once said you have bad cars. Terrible
Oh,
cars.
sorry.
And that's just true. Everyone agrees on this. This is a known fact.
No.
Lying about us not listening to full episodes of Boi Oh Boy. Have you listened to every episode of Boi Oh Boy?
Yes.
Every episode. All 170.
Yes.
There is no scenario in which that's possible. There's more hours of content than there have been hours that we have known you.
Cap.
How do you know? We've literally been fans since you started.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie.
It's
See,
not.
Now someone else here is spreading false and malicious information in order to harm our reputation or defame our character.
No.
Well, I don't care.
Keep going.
I don't care.
Keep
I
going.
don't care.
Claiming
No, I
we delete
have-
comments and dislikes. We actually proved this on the episode today.
No,
They
we
comments
don't
and
delete
dislikes.
them.
No.
They
We
just
proved
don't
that
show
live
up. I
on the
promise.
tape.
They don't show up.
We proved it live on air.
Grayson,
No.
I wish more than anyone that those
so
dislikes
far-
would show up on my YouTube channel, but they just don't. They don't, and there's nothing I
So
can do
far.
about it.
I don't see anything on this list that isn't factually verifiable in every way.
Can we just cease and desist? You know, I thought we got past this. This is the whole point. That's why I wanted to send this. You know, we can step over it, you know?
Grayson,
I feel like
just
you're
Clean slate.
attacking us, really.
out of an abundance of
This
caution,
feels
because
like
I
a
really,
malicious attack on our character.
I don't want to have legal action taken against us, Grayson. So I think it's best for us just to put this to rest. You know, I don't.
No, I refuse.
Okay, well then
I
we can hash
refuse
it
to
out.
cease. I also refuse to desist.
We
Both of
can
those
hash
things.
it out on Podaday 2022.
Yeah,
How about
let's
that?
get
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Well, then that sounds perfect. I don't know how we should close it out because we have two different podcasts with two different outros.
I don't
so
know. I think.
do you want to best friends again? Maybe.
Oh,
Guys,
again?
best
Best
Oh,
friends?
please no.
Oh,
Go
I'll
grab
get my
the-
ukulele so
Oh.
we can play it together.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna be
Twinsies,
so
just
good.
like best friends do. Because now we're best friends. Oh,
How are we gonna
do a
math test?
how? What the heck?
Oh no, they're right, Grayson.
Oh,
We kept them too long. They can't do their math.
No.
What?
We can't do our math
I'm
now.
sorry,
We
guys.
actually, yeah, whatever. We'll
It's,
live.
whatever.
All right. Just so you guys know, I've heard through the grapevine that JC doesn't know how to play B flat suspended 4 chord, so please forgive him. I, however, am a master. So,
Can I just be quiet during those parts? My ukulele.
yeah, sure. Ready?
Okay. Perfect.
Gracie, can you give us a quick countdown?
Yeah, true.
Again,
Yes, again, please.
in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Best friends. Best friends.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Best friend.
Friends.
They play together.
Play together.
Best friends.
Best
Best
friend.
friends.
They
stay
stay
together.
They stay together.
Together.
Oh.
Best friends. Best friends.
Best friends.
Friends.
They always
Stay
stay
together.
Together.
because
Because they're best
friends.
friends.
They're best friends.
Best friends.
Best friend.
Best friends.